Sparklesslayer has shown their loyalty to the Froggy Queen by claiming they are first in chat.
Why does he always do this shit? Why does he always do that? Well.
Alright, you bitch! Hey, I screwed up.
Yeah.
Hi everybody! How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? Is my mic okay? Cause I was listening to my streams and I was sounding very low. How's everybody doing today? How's your day? How's your night going? I'm annoyed I want to damage something. Go damage a pillow. Go take a shirt that you don't like and rip it apart. Why are you tiny? Oh god. Pillow won't get damaged. It could if you break it, take out all its stuffing. That's a way to damage a pillow. Take out all its stuffing. Mitch, I'm going to cap your storage. You have to keep track of how many you have, and this too many. Already too many. I think right now you have like 6. Okay, 5. That's too many. Okay, you're capped. That's all you can get for storage. That's it. Until you use those up, so you're not allowed to redeem. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Today our guest
Wait, 2
is
seconds.
Sparklesslayer!
Yankees. Sorry.
I can why am I hearing things twice? Things are sounding
It's because this episode is twice as amazing. That's why.
Do you hear me twice?
I was hearing you twice, which is why oh, I think it's Guy's microphone. Yep, I
Let me
think it
double-
is. Is it not?
Maybe mine
Ah! Yeah, it's guys.
Okay, I'm good. I'm
what
just
am
gonna
I
have
doing?
Dark Moon
Yes,
introduce this
as
round.
always,
Let me disconnect
Oh,
and reconnect with
oh.
you guys.
thank you to everybody who stopped by. Thank you to everybody who stuck around.
Does that in
Thank
any
you
way
to
help?
everybody who
that in
chatted
any
with
way
us.
help?
Thank you to all.
See?
Hmm?
I have never
Did that
used
in
my
any way help?
Discord on this one. I don't have my hotkeys.
Also,
I suppose so.
okay. Does it go or is it still there?
Ah! I can't hear myself anymore.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
guys.
was just being weird.
Of course we're being weird. Okay, so currently we don't have any stories from the AITA Reddit, so if anybody wants to submit any in chat, or no, not even in chat, send them directly to me or to Guy, that would be great. Or even to Sparkles. I don't know if Sparkles can get DMs, but my DMs are open. You can send them to me. So, yeah. AITA stories from Reddit. Submit ones that you want to hear about. Hi, Galactic. Guy, do you want to do how we did last time where we had chat ask questions?
Sure. Give me a second. She's almost done.
Ah, there we go. I fixed it. Yes,
Cause-
today is a podcast.
Today
Yes.
is podcast day.
Yes. You didn't hear Dark Moon? Oh, is she being annoying? Okay, it's cool. I can fix it. It's gonna look a little funky. 'Cause I need to. What was it? The beta? Should
Ba
be-
ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. So yeah, guys, any questions that you want us to answer, submit them in chat. Any AITA stories that you might have, send them to me, and I can hear myself again. Guy, why is your mic being so weird?
I can unplug
You
it
sure it's his or are you? It could be mine.
for 10 seconds and tell me if you can hear it. Ready, steady, go.
Ah! Ah! No, I can't hear it. Now unmute yourself. Ah! Yeah, I can hear myself. You don't hear it, Sparkles?
I heard it. Yeah, I heard you through it. I don't hear myself through his, but I do hear you through it.
Why me?
on.
The
I
same
need
thing
to
happens with
chat with
Mitch.
Barton.
It's because we love you so much. It's your sons, that's why. It's all your sons, you know.
What? Oh, the
There you
best
go.
part
Did
is that you
hear
could
Dark
hear
Moon
it
now? She
twice.
introduced everything. I hope you could hear her. I got her to introduce everything. Yay! I got it.
What do you
I'm gonna
mean?
be
What do I
sending you
mean?
some
I
requests, asking
mean,
you questions.
yes.
I am just tweaking. I'm doing this from one PC, so this is gonna be real fun.
Wait,
Also,
what do you
if you
mean
don't
you're
know,
doing it from one PC? Oh, you
I
got
didn't do that image.
you
I
got.
got the Fuji Tech to work.
Oh, look at that!
I'm on one PC. I just cut out my streaming PC.
It's not you. You're muted.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Mitch thinks it's him, but he's muted, so it can't
it's
be
all good.
him.
Mitch, I literally muted myself.
Yeah.
And it was still me.
No, I will not be doing that. I've been banned.
Hello?
I've been banned. Yes, hello,
Okay, you know
Sparkles.
what? Okay, cool. It's just my mute button on this PC. I'm trying to get it to work. Sorry.
Also, by the way, Sparkles, if you don't know, there's a separate category called talk shows and podcasts.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
there
let
is a podcast category. Ooh,
Pod
Is that rabbit? Because if it's rabbit, I'm gonna hunt him down.
it's
talk
Logan.
shows and podcasts. Is it the one with like
Logan,
Yes.
I will
green,
call-
orange, and purple do?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Logan, I will do you the honor of not killing you in front of Glitch.
God. Thank you for the hydration.
I'll bring your urn to Glitch though. I'll make sure you can Glitch will live with you forever. I'll leave your urn and a piece of your bone marrow. And a cup.
Hunt me down, guy. I dare you. Jesus.
Hmm.
Hi,
What's up,
Rabbit.
Miss
No,
Ivy?
this is not Vampire D. I am a candy lady. This is
Logan,
just
you're like 17 years old. You probably still crawl at that age.
candy.
Just come and snatch you. Just come and pick you up.
How the fuck
Okay,
do I
I'm
do
gonna
that?
start my stream.
I'm just Halloween candy.
How is everyone? Hello, hello, hello. It just started 1 second ago, so no one's joined yet, but yeah.
I need points.
Hi, how's everyone?
Oh,
Papa.
I don't know how to battle.
Yeah, then start my stream.
thank you for the hydration, Lost Scout. I thought the hydration was Logan. I got that
Oh, hi,
wrong. Hi,
Scout.
Scout. Thank
How
you
you
so much for the hydration. My bad. Reading comprehension skills, -10. It's a lollipop with bat wings.
Scout, how are you doing? How's your
It's
day
a
going?
lollipop with bat wings.
Also, D, I've been telling people that it's extra love. You know, when they say, what the hell is that? I say extra love.
Galactic have a bat. That's cool.
Huh?
Galactic's thing's a bat.
Yeah. There's a bat. Okay, guy just woke up 10 minutes ago. Well,
Nice.
happy wake up time. I was not happy when I woke up this morning. Ooh, hi, Glitch.
Glitch, Glitch, just like tell Logan they love him, okay? I'm gonna hunt him down. Just tell Glitch how much you love Logan, how much you love him. Tell him that you adore him and stuff.
Oh no. Oh no.
Get your like maybe I
Guy.
don't know, maybe do a wedding, maybe do a wedding before he dies.
Guy.
You can do if you want.
Guy.
Get
Ooh.
a life. Okay. Okay. So you live in like America, right? American area, right?
Ooh.
Chaos.
Ooh.
Hmm.
God, don't be mad at me. I'm sorry, son. Oh, well.
I'll pretend that's true.
Oh.
Let me just 1 second.
Oh.
Okay, so your IP is ABCDFG, right? Okay.
Oh.
He's
Give me
like,
that.
Oh.
them cheeks.
Oh. I don't know how many I have left. Oh.
It's okay.
Ooh. Did I do all the oohs? At some point, when does an ooh stop sounding like an ooh?
Okay. Also, I completely forgot about the change screen.
Hi, Curious. How you doing?
Intro screen. Thank you for the like. Sparkles.
Were you snapping?
I was trying to figure out who's.
He forgot my
I was
name.
I was trying.
Forgot my name. He
You
forgot
don't know
my
how.
name.
No.
Not like I'm
no,
the
no.
guest on this show or
No,
anything, you know.
You don't. No, let me explain to you how.
Forgot
let me
my
explain-
name.
Let me
How
explain how.
dare.
Let me fully
Uh-huh.
explain
Mhm.
how dumb that was. Okay.
Mhm.
I forgot your name even though I was
Mhm.
literally reading your name. I was literally looking at your name
Mhm.
and I was like, I see these are words. but I will not.
Excuses.
No, I'm doing the opposite of excuses. Okay.
Excuses.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry. Rocking 6 feet this way. Nice.
6 feet
Nice.
that way,
I'm
and then-
glad you're okay.
Oh,
And
sure.
then 6 feet underground as well.
I joined
Logan's
in
underground,
and
6 feet.
Jacob leaves. That's the
Curious. I mean the D.
They've been making me. I know, Mitch. I saw. They've been making me ooh so much that I no longer know what an ooh actually sounds like. Glitch, is that you leaving? Why are you sad? Wait, no, that's a sad emoji.
No.
No, no sads. No sads for
Oh,
Glitch.
don't worry. I'll probably make like a really cute coffin. Don't worry.
We gotta
Logan.
give uppies.
The most kawaii coffins.
People ask me for uppies, and I'm like, what?
What does it mean
What do you mean?
on your stream? He's falling asleep but
Nothing.
wants to stay up and talk to me. Aw, that's adorable.
Hmm.
It literally means nothing on my stream.
Hmm.
Okay, guys, like I was saying, now that there's more of you in chat, I please, submit questions for us. Specifically, if you want Sparkles to answer anything specific, ask away. Also, we are accepting Reddit AITA stories, so if you have any that you find interesting, please send them our way. Send it to me, send it to Guy, send it to... Yes, what's your question?
What's an AIT story?
Am I the butthole?
Oh! Oh, those. Oh my god, yes. Am I the... Oh, okay. Okay, let me... You know what? My honey introduced me to Reddit. I guess I can hunt down a couple.
Mitch is asking what your favorite food is and why.
My favorite food.
D.
Yeah.
Who's talking?
I'm gonna show my stream what my favorite food is.
Okay, go for it.
AIT stories.
No, the one that I sent.
I know what you meant.
I don't know how to
This will get a laughter. Let me know when I can respond.
Yes,
Yeah, you
go
go.
respond.
Okay, so y'all can get a crack out of this. My favorite food is actually a combination of different foods on one plate. So I love artichokes, steak, and a croissant with shrimp and avocado on it, all in one meal. It's my most favorited meal.
Girl dinner. Girl dinner.
And I like artichokes because the flavoring is delicious. I eat it with a little bit of ranch, and the hearts are really good. I boil the artichoke. The steak, I like it medium rare, more on the savory end. And then the shrimp is kind of mixed with, I can't remember the seasoning. I get it from Walmart.
Cajun?
And you eat it with the no, it's more like a savory seafood seasoning. You eat it on the croissant with the avocado and the shrimp, and it's just the meal all together comes out. You feel fancy, and
that sounds
really
good.
It's my favorite.
That sounds good,
So
but it's
all those are,
definitely
my favorite.
Girl dinner situation. That is the get everything you really like and put it on one plate. That is a girl dinner. Also,
Sorry. Sorry, can you say it again?
As everyone can see,
that is girl dinner. That is taking everything you enjoy and that you're craving at the moment and putting it on a plate. It makes no sense together, but it all tastes good.
As you can see, chat, that is no one's watching, but as you can see,
what is your favorite food, D?
What's my favorite food? Oh man. What for what meal of the day and what season are we talking about? Because it all depends. I listen. I like a lot of foods, but I'm very specific. If it's for breakfast, I prefer my buttered toast with boiled eggs.
Oh, there you go. I shall have it.
Sometimes with some cheese. and then I prefer it with tea. And then if it's lunch, I really don't care. It can either be something with rice or soup. And for dinner, if you give me pasta or anything with a potato, I'm happy. So technically, my perfect meal would be a little bit of rice with a baked potato with a lot of butter on it, with like a piece of baked chicken and some avocado.
I should stretch in a second.
No, you know what? Replace the rice with bread, with toast. That's what I want. Toast, chicken, avocado, and potato. That's my perfect plate.
Yummy. Hold on, I gotta run an ad.
Okay, run the ad. Round the ad.
All right, guys. So if you guys don't know, my name is Sparklesslayer, and I do have a merch website. I can get the link for Dee to post in her chat, and Guy. I have a merch channel where you guys can go ahead and go and buy some Sparkle merch. There's not much in there just yet, but the more we get going, the more art I get and stuff like that, I will add. Right now we do have a coffee cup and a mouse pad, and I think there's one other thing. Oh yeah, I have a sticker. That one seems to be like, so far my hub loves that one, but I do have some merch, which give me a second and I can get you that merch. Hold on.
Wait a second.
I gotta redeem for an ad, so I gotta
Sparkles is sponsoring herself.
I have to. I gotta redeem for an ad, and the ad is me.
Fair enough. I still have to set up what I want to do for merch, which is mostly gonna be digital art and like for cell phone backgrounds and stuff like that. I want to do stuff like that, and I also want to do like stickers and all that stuff. The goal is plushies.
Oh yeah, same.
That is the goal, because I feel like a pistachio plushie and like a small D plushie and a small spoopy D plushie would be amazing. I want them for myself. If nobody else buys them, that's fine, but I want them for myself.
Same. Okay, so I sent the link for my store in our podcast chat. So if you guys want to, you can. So they can have the link. But yes, I've ran my ad. I'm done now. We go back.
Okay.
Where's the link?
It's in the
group
group
into
chat.
the chat we were talking. The group chat.
Oh.
I didn't want to post it in
doing
your guys' chats because that's disregarding your guys' rules. And I behave and I listen to rules.
Hold on.
I shall. While the guys are doing that, I'm gonna stretch. So get ready.
Your stretch sounds are like my hurt, like your cringe for ooh-woos.
Huh? What is this, Sparkles?
You know how you cringe for her ooh-woos? Your stretch sounds are what I cringe to.
I've pinned
now,
the link.
Now, whenever you spam...
Imagine listening to rules, says the mod who listens to rules. You better be listening to rules, orejitas.
No, don't listen to rules, read them. Don't listen to rules, read them. Boom.
Yes, read the rules, listen to the rules, pay attention to the rules.
Drink the rules, yes.
Eat the rules, put some salt on them.
Insert the rules inside your brain. You thought I was going to tell you that, didn't you?
Thank you for the hydration.
Alright, Dark Moon.
How's your day been, Eagle? Eagle. Also, what's your favorite food? We talk about favorite foods. And my favorite food is noodles with ketchup. That you can see on the stream. I added a little bit too much ketchup. When I mean by a little bit, I mean literally a little bit.
You added ketchup. That's just not right, man.
Listen.
I mean, technically it's a thing. Tomato-based ramen is a thing.
But it's also with beef as well. Beef and tomato.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Moon, agree.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a thing. I think it would be fine. I think it would. In fact, I have some ramen. I'll probably try it. Do I have ketchup? I'll find some ketchup.
Okay. I'll give you my comparison of weird ramen. So I worked in a factory at one point, and they had this ramen. You would get beef ramen. You would cook it. You would get the water down to like almost nothing. You would add the sauce. You would add Doritos cheese to it, crunched up, and some kind of like Slim Jim or something along those lines to the ramen, all in one. It oddly enough slapped.
See, okay, so I'm broke, but I'm not like broke right now. But when I was broke, I had to survive off of ramen with a little bit of cheese and some Vienna sausages. That was my go-to. That's what I had. Just put it all together in the microwave and mix it all up, and it would be cheesy ramen, and it was amazing. Still slaps. But that's because I don't take out the liquid because I like the soupiness of it.
Yeah, it was a
Thank you for the posture check and the hydration.
It helped with the Doritos because the Doritos itself can get soggy, and so this way it wasn't like, I don't know, super soggy.
Yeah, children.
Double, just wait until it's on sale. Jackbox goes on sale, okay? I missed the sale last time, which made me sad, but it does go on sale.
I had
Nothing's ever get me down, you're the best around. Nothing's ever get me down. Also, when you said Dorito cheese, you meant like actual Doritos. You would crunch them up and pour it on top.
Yes.
Oh, for the crunchy crunchy?
You would crunch them all up into kind of like almost not. You would want a little, but slightly shaped, but not like powder, you know.
Yeah.
But you would crunch them up, and then you would You can't hear them. You can't hear them. Oh Lord, my thing's been messed up this whole time. Hold on. I've been talking to you guys this whole time, and my stream can't hear you guys.
Oh.
Oh shit! I should have done the same thing. I don't think I checked it. Do you say something?
Hello?
Oh, they haven't heard me either. See, D, this is why I'm just gonna have to like. D, I'm just gonna have to like steal your pods.
What?
Chaos.
For the
Can you hear him now?
For the.
Please let me know if you can.
Hello.
Because every time I stream, I end up just needing to take D's recording.
It's okay because I normally don't stream this way, and it would be more clean. But my stream's a little messed up this time. You can hear him. Good. Okay, so yes, you crunch up the Doritos.
Okay.
Not all the way into a powder, and you add them, and then you slice up like the Slim Jim or like some sort of Jim Slim meat product.
Yeah.
And you would add in, if you have ground beef, that works too. But the Slim Jim has a certain flavor to it that really matches oddly well. And then you add it with the ramen and stuff, and make sure your ramen isn't like it's gonna cringe, not fully cooked. You want it slightly a little bit hard, not super hard, cooked, but not like super soft. And all the crunchiness in it, it just slaps.
See, I don't know if I would be able to, like, I have a texture thing, and if there's something super hard in my food that's supposed to be soft, it grosses me out.
There you go.
Then have the ramen fully cooked, but like the chips, they get soft with the juice. That's why you don't do too much juice. You just do enough juice, and it helps soften the chips, and it's now I'm craving it.
Yeah, but I mean do the Slim Jims get soft or no?
The Slim Jims are already kind of soft. They're already a kind of like soft meat, so.
Oh, the times I've had Slim Jim, they've been like snappy, you know, like you have to like almost just a little bit softer than jerky, just a tiny bit softer.
That's not how you eat. Oh, weird. Your Slim Jims are hard?
I mean,
they're to me are pretty soft.
Slim Jims to me have always been kind of like snappy, where like they're not hard, but they're like not soft. You know what I mean?
In the zone. Give me a second. Wait, do you hear me, by the way?
Yes, I can hear you.
What Slim Jims?
What are Slim Jims? Yeah. Slim Jims are a very like thin little like stick of cured smoked meat that's preserved, basically.
I see.
It's meant for people who like they're outdoorsy or that travel like that, you know, drive long distances. It's very much like a car snack or a like it's for protein, and it's not very much for flavor. It's very much like survival food.
Okay. You know, like before you think, I just say a pun. So, what do you call I should have minded. Oh yeah, what do you call shoes for a door made entirely of Doritos?
Who the what?
What do you
I didn't
call the
understand.
shoes of a door?
The
Like
shoes of a
imagine door.
door?
Imagine a door had shoes, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Door stops.
and it was made of Doritos. So what would it be called?
Door stops.
No, it'd be called Doritos. Ah,
Adorable?
No,
door.
Doritos.
Doritos.
Oh, not the
I
double
know very,
sus.
I know very very specific, but I had to think of one.
Rabbit says Slim Jim's thing is literally snap into a Slim Jim.
Also,
I had no idea. Listen, my experiences with Slim Jims have been slim. I've used them after Hurricane Maria, because there was no electricity, so
Finally, a
buying
person
meat
doesn't
was not a
scam me out
good
of
thing.
points. No.
And when Badger buys them, because then I'll take like a
for like
bite.
5 seconds.
Okay.
I had my best cheesecake. I tried.
Did you just say cheesecake? I want cheesecake now. Damn it.
Yes, the whole cheesecake. That's the person's name.
Well, the whole cheesecake. I want cheesecake now, and it's all your fault. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Oh man, cheesecake. Yes, please. I'm gonna move that.
I'm back.
I'm so hungry right now because I ate. I ate a while ago. It's been some.
Yeah,
It's
review
been
it.
like 6 hours since I had food. I
If it makes
hungry.
you feel any better, tap me too, why not?
What did you guys think of my babysitter's ramen? Babysitter's ramen. What are you talking about? Where did you post that?
Also, if you guys want to, I don't think there's a watching, but put the if you have any Reddit stories or anything, feel free to drop them in the Discord.
Guys, how do you guys eat ramen? My babysitter would dye the noodles green and cut hot dogs into like an octopus kind of shape, and it was amazing. Oh.
Udo, what?
Ooh,
I did
I kind of
check-
want to do
the-
that now. Yes?
Take away a quarter of the ketchup, and that's normally half it.
Guy, you don't have to put so much ketchup
My
in it.
alerts covered guy. I gotta fix that.
She called it octopus and seaweed. I mean,
Let me just delete this.
honestly, like,
Oh well.
I kind of want to do that
Thanks
now.
for the huggies.
Just have a bunch of little
My alerts covered guy.
hot dog octopuses. Octopuses.
I gotta make those eventually. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool looking. I've seen them.
They are cool. I want to make some. Oh, I'm really hungry. Why did we keep talking about food?
Okay, let's should do one thing.
Oh my god, Sparkles!
It worked.
Why did you wait until I was like all the way back and like thinking about food and hunger to scare me? Rude.
Oh my god, your head is rotating out of your body. Oh, that's so...
Is it? Is it?
It was for a second there, yeah.
Hungies. I am hungies.
If
Okay.
I could share some of the din I made, I would.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go and read off a Reddit I'm gonna randomly find.
Right.
Go for it.
There is, let's see, I found a random place, so let me find a good one. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Am I AITA for saying not again and not being happy for my daughter's pregnancy?
Wait, can you repeat that?
Hold on, I lost it. Hold on. Am I the asshole for saying not again and not being happy for my daughter's pregnancy? My daughter got pregnant on the second year into college, and it was not a good time. My husband and I stepped up so she could finish college, which she did. She just graduated and got a job. The problem is at the moment she cannot afford childcare or rent since her job kind of sucks. We're hoping she would move out by the end of this year. She told us today she's pregnant again. When she told us, I said not again. She asked if I was happy for her. I told her no. that we will not look after another kid. We already wanted her to find her own place by the end of the year or next summer at the latest. She's pissed at us and now got into our She thinks we're assholes. Yes.
I completely zoned out. Till the second.
Oh wow. Okay, I'll find something else. I'm learning how to run Reddit like really well, so
I don't know how to run Reddit. I just search for things.
Okay, am I the asshole for telling I don't know what DIL means? Daughter-in-law?
Yes.
She wasn't invited due to her weight.
Ooh. Yes. That does
yes.
actually make
We have done plenty of things that are not physically taxing with her, but even the small stuff, she ends up on a bench half the day. We went to a small mall, half the day on the bench. It was a window shopping. Oh Lord, here we go. She's obese. Her ankles are swollen from her weight. Her connection between her weight and not walking far without a break is very obvious. Post. I'll try to keep this short. I have 3 girls, and we still like to do girl trips for the day. My son got married to a girl named Beth, and now before her kids, she was an average weight, and after it got a lot worse. Her only kid is 8 years old. At this point, she hasn't lost the weight. It's bad enough that she needs constant breaks while walking. I used to like her. Now I don't due to the way she acts. Everywhere we go with her, it's a constant complaining that she's tired. The last girl's trip to the mall was spent sitting on a bench half the day since she needed a constant break. If you try to leave, she will go on about abandoning her. It's annoying. I invited the girls to go to a farm for pumpkin patch and pick some apples. It has big orchards and a ton of walking. We went it, and it was great time, and some pictures went on Facebook. I got a call from Beth asking why she wasn't invited. I lied saying it was just a family trip, and she accused me of lying. I had enough and told her the truth. I told her she wasn't invited due to her weight, that she forces us to stop all the time, and she ruins the trips most days because we don't get to do half the stuff. She called me a jerk and hung up. I'm getting texts from they misspelled it and put some, but I guess son, saying to apologize. But the girls are on my side, and we are sick of having trips ruined since we have to wait for her all the time.
Okay, so here's how I feel. I feel like the butthole part is that you're using her weight as the reason for why you didn't invite her, because the real reason is because she's clearly just like either not in shape, and that has nothing to do with her weight, because you can be super thin and not be in shape, or because she might have like some kind of health reason that she can't like be constantly walking, and I feel like that can be mitigated in many other ways, and they're just not accommodating her, and that still makes them the buttholes. But straight up being like, oh yeah, it's because of your weight, like, yo, like, she could just be sitting down because she has asthma. You don't know. Have you asked her? Like, it's not because of her weight. That's like when I go to the doctor, I'm like, oh yeah, my knee hurts, and they're like, oh yeah, you need to lose weight. And it's like, no, it hurts because I fell and I hit it. And they're like, no, but it hurts because of your weight. No, it doesn't. It does not. So yes, butthole.
Maybe they're spelling it with A and I. Maybe they're spelling weight with an A.
Huh?
I agree with you on that one.
Maybe they're spelling weight with an A. Get it.
Weight with an A?
Get it.
Oh.
No,
Damn.
No. Damn.
I mean, if she said you're not invited because we have to wait for you, then I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Right. That would have made sense, but no, she said wait, like her.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
What also gets me is like, I get the part where like if she's sitting at the bench and they want to like go on and continue, and the other girl complains about that, and I get being upset about that, but not because of her weight.
Yeah.
Like, that's messed up. That's the asshole part.
Yeah.
I do get being a little upset that she won't let you go and continue because you want to go like in the mall. She needs a break. That's fine. I'm gonna go run in the store while you're taking your break, and then I'll be back.
Yeah. But also, like, let's be real. This is only one side of the story. For all we know, her breaks are like let's say they've been walking for like an hour and she's like, oh, hey, just give me 5 minutes. And they're like, we don't want to wait, and just want to leave her alone in a place that she's never been at before. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what's happened. And that gives me the ick. That gives me the real ick.
Didn't, like, they went, all of them went out on a trip without her, especially because of her weight, quote unquote.
Yeah.
That is messed up. That's some shady crap.
Yeah, that's some mean girl stuff. I don't know.
Okay, let me see if I can find another one, unless one of the other people have found something.
I have one.
Yes.
Okay, it says, am I the butthole for contesting my ex's life insurance so my daughter got all the money and doesn't split it with her half-siblings? As part of our divorce agreement, my ex was supposed to have a $1 million life insurance policy with our daughter listed as the beneficiary. He was not supposed to make any changes to this policy without my approval. He passed away last year, and I found out that he added his other 2 kids to the policy without even asking me. He didn't even raise the amount of the policy, so it would have meant that our daughter would have gotten 1/3 of the money instead of all of it that she was supposed to get. I immediately went to a lawyer to see what could be done. He was able to get the court to stop the insurance company from paying out until this was dealt with. It's now been officially settled, all the money put into a trust for my daughter. It's caused a bit of tension with my ex's wife, Emma. With my ex's wife, Emma, the other kid's mother, to say the least. I still see her every so often when dropping off or picking up my daughter at my ex-in-laws. They're all very nice people and fortunately have been there as a buffer so all 3 kids can still have a relationship with each other without Emma and I having to be too involved. However, there are still times when I drop off or pick up my daughter when I run into Emma. Every single time I do, she brings up how broke she is. Yesterday, I bumped into her again after we dropped the kids off. I admit it wasn't my finest moment, but as I was heading to my car, she brought up being broke again and I rolled my eyes. That set her off and she brought up the life insurance money again and how much of a I was to take that money away from her kids. That they deserve the money just as much as my daughter. That they should have gotten an equal share. It was what their father wanted. That they got left with nothing because of me. Thankfully, all the kids were inside while this happened. I decided to just leave and not engage her, but it's still bothering me. Okay, here's my problem. She's the ex. So why does she have any power over what this man does with his own life insurance? You know what I mean?
I mean,
that's the first
though,
part.
Where she's coming from, though.
No, I get it. I think
the guy was the asshole because he broke it's an agreement by law. They divorced. If he separated 2 other sides for the other kid, the other kids got their own. That's understandable, But he went into specifically her, and added them to her part, so I don't think either side. I think it's him that's the asshole,
I think they're all kind of.
But in the end, I understand why she ruled with the money because according to the divorce agreement, which was agreed upon, and they got divorced, that that daughter would get that part. And now if he set aside other stuff for the other people, then, they get theirs. But that was specifically set aside and agreed upon for her. So, yes, it's kind of assholey or whatever, but then you get the other going, I'm so broke. That's your fault because you were with the man and you didn't make sure that it was separated so you didn't have to deal with that trash.
Yeah.
You were a bigger wife or whatever. You would have made sure the other kids weren't added to that because that would have just caused trouble. You would have been like, please don't. Let's just set aside something from them separate from her so we don't have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the boo-hoo.
The way I feel about it is like they're all the buttholes. Him because he broke their divorce agreement. Whether this was actual in a written contract or not, we don't know because it's not stated whether it was or not. Also just we don't know if those other 2 kids are actually his. We don't know if they're like from a first marriage from the other lady. And also all constantly doing what you're saying, the whole like I'm broke or whatever. Like, lady, you probably kept the house and whatever else. Like, you're not broke. You know what I mean? Like, there's the life insurance was not going to keep you afloat unless you were living as a housewife, which again, like, if that's, there's no problem there, but you're not broke. You have a home, you know, you're probably getting some kind of money. This life insurance, if you somehow managed to convince him while he was like sick to like change it without consent of the other person from the agreement, that is definitely a butthole move.
Yeah.
This whole thing is wrong. Somebody asked her if the other woman knew about the divorce settlement, and the poster says, I'm not really sure, but she's still not getting it, to be honest.
Okay, that I don't know.
Also, by the way, I've sent 3 more stories in the secret dump.
Huh?
In the secret
Oh,
dump.
you put other stories?
Yeah.
Plague says, also, I'm sure OP would have been fine with the other 2 being put on the life insurance policy if he did it the way he was supposed to. Yeah, exactly. I feel like, first of all, it does sound kind of like everybody's being a little greedy here, because it does sound like that. But also, like, if he would have actually spoken to her, it probably would have been fine. He probably would have had to raise the amount for the life insurance, but that was on me. Anybody that can afford a $1 million in life insurance can probably, you know, raise the amount, because that is an obnoxious amount of money. Who can afford something like that?
I can agree with you on that. I mean, I guess some people can, because if you think about it, certain life insurance policies, you only pay like a certain amount every month, and then they, you know, you'd be surprised if you really look into life insurance policies. There's some that are actually really good. You just got to be careful. You have to look and go with the right people.
Yeah.
I've actually heard quite a few of, like, when I worked for certain jobs, the life insurance policies were like, wow.
Yeah, but the thing is that that kind of life insurance policy is not cheap. And also, Plague has a point. Plague says, oh, hi, Miss Turk. Plague says, also, why is the wife bringing up how broke she is? She would have gotten money anyways. Yeah, because there would have been an inheritance, and the inheritance would have been something completely separate from the life insurance, which is what I'm saying. She would not be broke. She would be getting the house, she would be getting cars, she would be getting every single other asset.
Petty.
Yeah, she just wanted the money. It wouldn't surprise me if she did convince him while he was sick or something to like add the kids just for extra money. You know what I mean? It's just, everybody's a butthole. Everybody. But I'm glad that the mom is not being a butthole in the sense of taking that money for herself. You know what I mean? She put it in a trust for her daughter, and I'm hoping that means that that won't be touched.
Honey, I got a cat asleep in my lap. Easy sleepies. Sorry, distracted.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I gotta hydrate. Thank you. Thirsty.
I'm sorry, I just found a funny one.
Oh, yeah, send it whenever someone finds it.
Do you guys have any more questions for me? Ask more questions.
Yeah, more question time. Chat, do you have any questions for Sparkles?
Yeah. If it gets dry, remember we've got those intro questions as well. Indeed.
Oh, now I get it. Rabbit is saying, no, I'm saying, why is she saying she's super broke? Because the life insurance policy didn't keep the other 2 kids on there. She wouldn't have gotten that money anyways. It was for the kids.
Oh, yeah, you got a point. Yeah.
That's true. That is also true.
You know what that means is that mom was planning to take their money.
Yep. Mom was definitely planning to take their money. Okay, well, I retract my statement. Not everybody is a butthole. The ex and the new wife are buttholes.
I still think the dude's a butthole.
Yeah, the ex. That's the ex. The ex and the new wife are buttholes. Any questions for us, chat for Guy or me or Sparkles, preferably for Sparkles. Sparkles, if you are on an island and you could only take 5 people, who are you taking? I already know 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's me and Hop.
My hub.
Me and Joe.
Actually, I'd be smart and leave the child out of it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I just thought about that.
Yeah, I would leave him out of it so he would be safe.
I just realized that whoever you choose, you're condemning to live on this island with you.
I would actually get the guy who goes and survives on the land and stuff, you know, like from that TV show.
Bear Grylls? Is that his
remember.
name?
I can't remember, but the dude who I survived in the desert drinking pee.
Yeah.
You know, that dude?
Yeah.
I would take him.
Hmm.
Me, my hubby. I would take him because he could teach us how to survive wherever, what island we're on, how to fish, how to do everything. I'd take him.
Yes.
5 people? I can't really think of 5 people.
Well, you already have 2. You only need 3 more.
Actually, 3, including that dude, you know. My hub. Sorry.
No, but you're not
I go
included.
Down, hub goes down with me.
You're not included in those
Oh,
in the
right,
5 people, so you have
crap.
2.
Yes.
So 3 more. Honestly, I pick a bunch of survivalist people. So I don't know names.
Yeah, okay, just choose very specific kinds of people. Well, what kind of people would it be? Would it be like a general survivor? Would it be a person that's good at building? Would it be a person good at cooking? Like, what would it be?
You know,
I would get the dude who's the one who survives in the desert with the pea. I would get someone who's good at building. I would get someone who's good at cooking, / hunting.
I think that for the building, have you ever seen on YouTube those guys that are in the jungle and are building things with just bamboo sticks and mud?
Oh, those are fake. Those are fake videos. No, I wouldn't take them. No.
What do you mean those are fake videos?
From what I've seen or what I've heard around is they actually have equipment. I don't know. There's a bunch of conspiracy theories, so I would not vote them.
I mean, I don't know how much equipment really they'd be using, but that there's still skill involved in whatever they're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially with limited materials.
How about you guys? What would you guys take?
Okay, before I answer that, Plague says, I will say there's a chance the new wife was controlling and made him and tricked him into changing it. I agree. I totally agree with you. Also, 5 people to take. See, I would have to take... No. I'm not taking Badger because Badger will literally do everything in his power to find me. So my best bet at survival is to keep him safe on shore for him to make sure to find me.
Smart. Then I would take you. You're going with me, woman.
Yes. I don't think there's very few people who would take D. Because D does have.
There's few people who would take me.
Who wouldn't take you?
Oh, who wouldn't take me?
Yes.
Why?
Very few. Yes. We talk about, you can manage people. You're great for a source of motivation. You increase morale.
Listen, we don't need to talk about the fact that you asked me to motivate you to go take a poop, and I did. Okay.
Yes. Was it? Okay, I'll continue.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay.
And on that note, we're gonna go on an ad break.
Okay.
Ah, crap! My ad break's out. Quickly, run. There we go.
It wasn't that serious.
You know what? I'm not even gonna explain. I'm just gonna. It's better if you just let it sit. Yes, I can't.
I'm gonna explain. Guy has taken to randomly when we're in VC, being like, D, motivate me to do this. And I just have to make up a motivational speech on the spot no matter what it is.
And the thing is, I actually took a piss after. I was like, you know what? That was good enough. Like it was that good, and it just like you know what I need to be now.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't look like I would know how to survive in dire situations, but I do. I've had to survive some pretty weird things in life, so I think I'm a safe bet in terms of helping to survive. But I don't know who I would take because I don't want anybody that I care about to be stuck in that situation with me. But I also don't want people that I don't care about because that'd be weird and wouldn't trust them. But also, like, I don't want anybody to be in the situation that I'm in.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put myself in all 6 positions. I take myself 5 extra times. It's just an island of me.
I'm sorry, you're going down with me. If your hub would do that for you, I'm taking you with.
You bet he would. When we were on BC earlier, a guy said something about throwing somebody out a window, and he was like, "If they will try over my dead body." Because he thought that the guy that somebody was saying that they were gonna throw me out the window, and I was like, no, it's fine, it's fine. You shall return, yes, shall return. No, you can't veto. You can't veto my answer. I veto my own answer if I want to, and I don't. This is not your channel. You don't get to control what I do. This is my channel.
DD growl. You just said dominance like mine. Growl. That is okay.
Also, I would fight you, Mitch. So don't even. And I would win.
Someone because I'd time his ass out.
You should get her chocolate chinchilla. Chocolate. How do you say it again? Chocolate what? D. How do you say it? The chocolate chin? What was it?
The chocolate what?
The thing you get hit with. A chocolate.
Chancla?
Chocolate. Chancla. There you go.
Chancla?
Yes.
Chocolate.
No, chancla is not chocolate. Chancla is like a slipper or
Sandal.
like a yeah.
She will guess chocolate.
My cat
chinchilla,
is holding my hand.
hit him.
Listen, I am scrappy, and I've fought people like literally 3 times my size. I will be victorious. I do not care. I will probably be very hurt at the end, but I will survive.
I will survive. I cannot because I am petting him and he is holding both my hands.
Like the way
My hands are
to
currently
defeat,
occupied.
the way to like fight D is you have to like act like she's a bear, like a mother bear.
I will
You
try
have
to
to
take
make
a
yourself
picture.
big and start growling. And maybe just start shitting everywhere and just hope that it's like too
Nah.
difficult to fight.
Oh
No,
Lord!
that's
Here we
not-
go again.
That's
Guy,
not.
that was unnecessary.
not gonna work.
Poo-poo.
Okay.
What is
then
it with
go on
you
Sparkles.
and poo
Okay.
poo? Do I need to go
Okay,
on
Spark-
another lunch
okay.
ad break?
Okay, Sparkle's gonna. How would you fight D then? Give me a better. Give
I
me a better plan
wouldn't.
to fight
I'd
D.
give her a hug.
No, you have to though. You have to. She's gone.
No, I don't. No,
She's
I
gone
don't.
deranged. She's gone deranged.
Okay, too
and
bad.
She will bite your face.
Too bad.
So
I'd
either
hug her.
you got two
I'd hug
good
her.
choices, yeah. No,
I'd
you got
hug
two
her.
choices.
I'd
Either
tackle
she's
her
gonna
with a
bite-
hug. Hug.
So she's gonna bite your face off, and you're there.
Hug. Hug.
Okay.
I don't care. Hug.
Okay.
Nice try. You can't peer pressure me. Hug.
I can.
No. Hug.
Oh, or it's just a growling section. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
My character flew off the screen. My cat is demanding pets and is holding my hand. Mitch, I sent you the picture. I booped his snoot for you. Okay. I got another one. Okay. Here we go.
We sent it in the.
Am I the asshole for telling my son that he's not coming on vacation because he didn't check his emails? I'm planning a family Thanksgiving vacation, and a really good deal came up to go on the Cook Islands. I emailed my son, 20-year-old Ollie, on Friday and called Sunday to see if he wanted to go. He's in college, and I'm not wasting money on a ticket if he didn't want to go. I needed to know by today because I have to get visas for my 16, 11, and 8-year-old sons. Well, he didn't, so I bought the package. Just now, he texted me saying he wanted to go. I said, too late. Already bought the tickets. Next time, check your email or answer the effing phone. He said, most people communicate on text. I said, well, most people don't get to go on Cook Islands. Now his mom, my ex, is trying to tell me that he's a Gen Z. Text is their primary communication format, and had I had texted him, then he would have responded. I said, I don't care. Well, I'm well in my 40s and check all my communication formats because I don't want to miss anything. Hold on. Let me double check. Let's see if there's an update. Usually there's an update sometimes. Don't know how to check for one. It looks like there is no update. Yep. Nope, no update if I'm reading this correctly. I'm used to Reddit. There's no update. That's it on that one.
What are the comments saying?
Comments. YTA on many fronts. 1, you emailed him on a Friday. Hardly surprising he didn't check his email over the weekend. 2, you called but didn't leave a message, so he sees a missed message and then he's out with friends on a date or watching a movie. Surely you didn't expect him to call right back. 3, you arrogantly complained that missed call from you is more important than a message. What a load of horse shit. Unless you ever call him just to catch up. My kids would never call me back without a message. 4, then he calls you on a Monday, likely after catching up with you in his weekend emails, but you just shut him down. You could have said, let me see if there's still affordable plane tickets rather than punishing him for not following your rigid rules to the letter. 5, it's over the weekend and he responded to you in a reasonable time frame. Give him a break. You gave him a far, far too little warning, justify kicking him out of once-in-a-lifetime family vacation. Hold on.
How old is this kid?
Clear that you don't care. I don't know. He's in college. I'm choking.
Wait, how long was it? Like, did you give him a heads up?
She just sent it on a Friday, and she did everything on a Friday. He basically had just Friday to.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It looks like it was completed on a Monday, or the day Sunday. Like, and it sounds like it's actually, I think, a dude.
Oh, it's a dad.
My ex. I think, I don't know. I'm not going to assume gender roles in this one. Yeah, I'm not going to assume gender roles.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just, like...
I think the person who wrote the message is the asshole. Definitely the asshole.
Yeah. It's one of those situations where it's like your lack of planning is not like my responsibility. He or the person, whoever this parent is, whether it be man or woman, decided to arrange this on a Friday last minute and only give their college kid, like the date to respond and send an email and called once. What kind of person just calls once when there's like something important? When like if there's something that I need to talk to somebody about, I call them many times. I call at least 5 times. I'll leave a text message. Like email for me is the last thing I do.
I ain't
you know what I mean?
Without being paid.
Huh?
Oh shit, that didn't mute. Yes, I understand. I was talking to chat.
I just didn't understand what you
I
said.
thought I set up my hotkey. I thought I set up my hotkey. I thought I set it up. I like to set up my mute so you guys don't hear me when I respond to chat. But it must be broken. I sorry.
Oh, good.
Supposed to work. Toggle mute. There we go. Sorry, it was
Welcome
push to
back,
mute,
Rabbit.
Toggle to mute.
No, but yeah, I definitely think that whoever this parent is the butthole, because they had no consideration for the fact that like they should have been talking about this before Friday, and if they were going to do that, they should have left more than just an email and called once. You know what I mean? I have to disappear for a little bit. I'll be back. Okay, again. It's just to me, for example, email is literally the last resort. It's like if I've called you, I've texted you, I've DM'd you, and you haven't responded, then I email you. Because then that is like my last resort, and that is like this is my evidence that I have tried to reach out to you through various forms of communications on various occasions throughout the day or days. That is literally my last resort. The fact that this person was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna shoot them an email on a Friday and hope that this college kid has nothing to do but read my email is just absurd.
Yeah, and I don't even care. And then it gets me is he's like, I'm a bored. Oh wait, no, he did say, look, hold on. Hold on. I'm well in my 40s and check, or she, sorry. He, she, they, them. I'm well into my 40s and check all of my communication formats. Get a spam toad, hot toad, a spam amount of emails and stuff like that. I have multiple emails. Text message is the best form because normal people, not everyone, some people have two, but normal people only have one phone,
Yeah.
And like most people check their text messages. Emails, I've seen some iPhone users get like thousands of emails and never check the thing, and they have like 9,000 email notification.
Yep.
I think text message would have been smart. It's just, to me, that is what it should have, and that person is the asshole. What do you think, Guy?
I think it's the same. Because just literally half a day. No, I literally I feel like a lot of people, when you think of email, because if it's well, it depends what email. I'm guessing it's not the professional email, and in that case, you have so many news lists that you follow too. It's all of it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's discount for this sports store that I bought from 3 years ago.
Sorry, my camera's gonna mess up.
To me,
I just think that
it's just kind of yeah, they are the butthole. Because to me, it's kind of like you should have sent a text message and be like, hey, I called you to talk about this. I sent you an email about it. Please read the email and get back to me. It could have been that simple. And the kid probably would have been like, oh, hey, a text message, and read it and been like, okay, I'll get to them as soon as I can. But you can't just send an email like that. Blake is asking if it was a school email. I doubt it's a school email. It's maybe, actually.
Nah. I think it was their personal email, not a school email.
I mean, what kid gives their parent their personal email?
If you go off of what this parent is mad about, then I can get it. You think about it, what the parent is complaining about, they probably that I would have. Actually, you'd be surprised. My parents have my email, and freaking my grandma used it for her own personal use by accident.
Damn.
You'd be surprised. I got a question. What would you do if someone close to you disappeared? Freak out, call the police, and follow.
Drink orange juice. Drink a lot of orange juice. That'll be the first step. Oh,
and cry. I'm an emotional, angry person. I cry when I'm angry.
Sparkles, the first step is drink a lot of orange juice. You need to get that vitamin C.
Okay, now we know what Guy would do.
The question is, what would you do if someone close to you disappeared?
Yeah, drink. Yes. You need to get prepared in it. You need to get nutritionally prepared. So drink a lot of orange juice. If there's basic no vitamin inside it, I'll just give you a sugar crush and then be ready. It's not nice.
Well,
but yeah, I would.
with me is like
Just reach out
I've
me. I'll
had
send a DM if you
I've had people close to me go
Mhm.
MIA literally
Yeah.
when we've had plans. And the way that I've responded is that I try to stay calm and I
Yeah.
text them and call them, right? I text them and call them once every hour to see if they'll
That's
respond.
probably smart.
If they don't respond by the next day, like 24 hours later, I go and check their where they live. If they're not there, I don't see their car, then police have to get involved. Because if by then, if they haven't responded, they haven't reached out, they're not at their house, I've called their family and their family doesn't know where they are and they haven't reached out to their family, then something's going on. Because I've also had people literally fake being like disappearing.
Oh man.
So it's a situation where it's like is this a prank? Is this real? Are you trying to get attention? If so, then there's other conversations that need to be had. But if it's real, I will text and call you at least once every hour and like reach out to your parents, reach out to siblings, reach out to people that are close to you, like boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And if you don't show up in 24 hours, I will hunt you down. I've already done this.
I can agree with you on that one.
Yes.
I've already had to do this, and this is how I lost a friendship, because they literally we had plans, and they literally ghosted me, and when I showed up at their house, they were just laughing and having a grand old time hanging with somebody else, and I was just like, the disrespect is out of control. I do go on a hunt. I absolutely do. I've had to look for people like physically in New York City during Christmas when like there's an obnoxious amount of people there because family members of mine have just wandered off. I will go on a hunt.
You know what? You want to hear something kind of along the lines of family members going off? I have a friend who has a bad habit of just like walking away. And I had this thing where, because I'm one of those parents, I fear my child being snatched. I had this thing that goes on the wrist, and I put it on her wrist and locked it to my wrist. She couldn't go. She asked, "Oh, look at the shiny!" And you know what's funny is I got rid of it, and her and my other close friend were both sad. They're like, "Why did you get rid of that? We needed that." I was like, "It's okay. If we really need it, we can buy another one cheap on Amazon." But it worked. And for her, honestly, now since I don't have it, I will literally hold on to her hand and she will not go. I will not let it happen. Because she's one of those, it's not like she does it on purpose. She's, ooh, shiny. So, you probably dealt with people doing it on purpose, but I have dealt with someone who's done it not on purpose.
I mean, I've dealt with both because my family members that have just wandered off have not been on purpose. It's like literally where they've been distracted and like they just walked in the opposite direction, very much Rodona Soros situation where it's like, oh, go right and they go left. And I've also had people intentionally disappear on me, which is a horrible thing to do to anybody that cares about you. But also, like, Nico constantly jokes with me that if we ever meet up and go anywhere, that I have to put her on a leash because she will just walk off on her own, which is funny because that's what Badger says about me. When we go to Disney or whatever, I will just literally keep walking, and if he doesn't catch up to me, then he loses me. I know where he is. He just doesn't know where I am because Badger's tall. Badger I can see over all the displays and over all the people. I'll always know where he is, but I'm short.
Do the balloon trick with the clip on it. Mitch says, if I disappear, just tell Dee she has my location 24/7. Yeah, we know.
I know I have his location 24/7. He turned it off once. Once.
Whoops. There's a trick I saw on TikTok as the dude did a joke, but I think it's really smart. He did the balloon and he clipped it to his girlfriend, And as she was walking around the store, you just see the giant unicorn balloon. She walks around, and I think that's really smart.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, yeah. That I don't know in the States, but here, they'll have like the smaller cart, like like carts for like grocery carts or whatever for kids to push, and they'll have like tubes, really tall tubes with flags on them. Oh God. Around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Anyways, they'll have like a really tall tube with like a flag on them or whatever. So like when you're if you walk away or they walk away in the grocery store, you'll still see like the little flag over all the displays.
Oh, that's smart. No, we don't really have that out here in the States. I mean, some stores might, but it's very rare out here for that to kind of exist. Honestly, you kind of like buy it yourself, and you can take it with you and your child, They don't
Fair
really do
enough.
that. Carts get stolen out here. The homeless take the carts.
I mean,
But
that
the carts already have long poles.
I was gonna say that happens here too, but they can't because a lot of the carts here, stores have gotten very smart about it, and they have put sensors on the cart wheels, and if you take them too far away from the store, they lock and you can't push them anymore.
Oh, the homeless out here don't care. They don't care. They'll take it with it locked. They'll push that crap. They don't care. They could just get two of them and replace the wheels and get one. They don't care. And they even got to the point out here, they have like the quarter chain things for some of the carts.
Yeah.
And that works. That seems to work for now. But more often than not, you'll see, and I get why they take it, I get it,
Yeah.
but it does suck. I'm not upset for them taking it, but it's just a fact of life out here.
Yeah. But I just
why they take it because they need something mobile to take their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it's funny when you have to put somebody, like, you have to take all these precautions so somebody, like, if they walk away, they don't get lost. Because my mom used to put me on a leash because I would go and hide in between, like, we went to a clothing store, I would go in between the clothes and hide in them and then jump out at her. So at some point I was on a leash.
Yeah, with me, like, in between.
My child was. I'll admit it. It's because he would bolt. He's really good now, so we don't do that now at all.
Yeah.
He walks on his own and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but yeah. It was a thing for me. And I liked it also because of the safety precaution. Like, I've seen, there's the movies and stuff like that. The kid will be in your hand, and you'll be holding their hand. I have a certain lock I do around their his thumb.
Yeah.
But they could just gently let go and poof. So it was a nice, especially when he didn't know like stranger danger and things like that to have, because it was like key locked. And the key was on my end, so if someone did try to like woof, I would be yanked too, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just so that they would run off, but it was also a safety measure against, I'm sorry, in the States, the stranger danger.
Yeah. I
Especially
totally get that.
with kids being cute.
I guess I was just a little menace with my mom, because again, it was very much the situation of like the same with Badger, where he loses me, but I always know where he is. It was always the exact same thing with my mom. She would lose me, but I always knew exactly where she was because I would be following behind her, going through from like little clothing thing to little clothing thing, and she would never know where I was. And she'd be like, "Where are you?" And I'd be like,
As a mom, that freaked me out too.
Yeah, I was a little menace. I didn't do it too much, but I guess I've just always been good at hiding. So maybe I was a little creepy kid. Maybe I played too much spies. Maybe that's what happened.
Hey, I will be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll be right back. You're just gonna see my VTuber standing here going crazy.
Rabbit says, bro, there are people who are buying things online for like $10 to make it so you don't have to put a quarter in those. That's stupid.
Yeah, for me,
some people use the back of their keys. Yes.
So for me, it's like there's two categories, okay? It's like if I know what I'm doing, then I go away. But if I don't know where I am, I'm alright.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is with me, like I've told you, I have, because I zone out a lot, and by a lot I mean like 80%. If I'm not looking at a screen, 80% of the time, if no, 50% of the time I'm zoned out. If I'm not on the screen, I am zoned out at least. So yeah, I will like literally. So I'll walk to the like, for example, yeah. Because let's say I want to go to like, I don't know, like the takeaway, yeah, to my house, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I will. So what you have to do is you cross one road, you cross another road, and then you take a left, and then you go, and then eventually go to it. Or it's like a bit of a walk after that, but you get my point. So I will go forward. I'll go forward to across the road. Yeah, that's like 20 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, cross another road, and then I'll zone out. And instead of going left, I'll go right, and I'll go into a petrol station. And I'll be like, what the fuck? Why the fuck am I here for? And then I'll turn around and go back. I'm not joking all the time. All the time. So I will get lost if I know where I'm going, and I'll just zone out. But generally, I never really walk away. No.
You just kind of go automatic walking. I used to
Yes.
do automatic driving where I would drive, like if I had to go to college, I would drive to college and I would remember getting in the car, and the next thing I'd know, I'd be in the parking lot and I would not know how I got there. It's just like somehow ended up at college.
Same.
Also, thank you for shouting out D. Also, what would I do if you disappeared? Mitch, if you disappeared, I would ask D for your Snapchat location, and I would call Nico, and I'll call Nico and Badger, and they'll find you.
That's a completely fair thing to do. If he goes missing, me and Nico are the people to ask where he is, and Nico is definitely the closest person to him, I think, at the moment. That will go hunt him down.
You know Nico and Badger are both close. So whoever's free, like, Badger, like that guy, yeah, that guy that we know called Mitch, yeah, just like hunt him down, please. Also, thank you for shouting Eagles.
What would happen if I went missing?
A lot.
The thing is, like, I would go to find you, but it would take so much time. I'd probably just.
I would see first if you're on vacation.
I would probably pay someone else the money because it'll be a lot quicker.
If you're on vacation, then yeah.
Thank you for the look.
Badger would go John Wick.
Yeah. Because you guys, I don't know. Because I do have apparently if you have a British passport, it's a lot easier. But I don't know. Apparently getting to America is very hard. So that's the issue.
Oh no, but okay. So the thing is that you're British, right? But you can do a 3-month, like visitor's visa, which means that you can, and that literally lasts like 2 years, which means that it would be easy for you to come to America and be here for 3 months and then go back to England for like 2 weeks, and then you can come back for another 3 months.
All right, then I'm definitely confused. I've probably got like a grand.
Badger would have a very particular set of skills.
I need to
the thing is, like, people laugh about that, but Badger probably, like, he already has like 15,000 guns. like he could probably start his own gun shop if he wanted to.
No, he doesn't have that many.
Just they still.
As far as you know.
No, I know. I know all the ones he has. He does not have that many.
Named them all. He had actually named them all.
No, one of them has a name. One is called Florida Man, and that one's mine. That was my anniversary present.
Seriously, which is that the AR-15?
Yes.
Yes. Wait, it was pink, right, or something?
It's rainbow. It's rainbow with flowers and crocodiles on it.
Yeah, tell Budget to send me
Florida
that.
Man.
Tell Budget to send me. Actually, no, I'm scared DM Budget. I don't think he'll reply because Budget didn't really reply to DMs. Let me see.
He's at work.
Yeah, I'll DM him, but he'll reply later.
You know, if you disappear, you would be hunted down by at least 20 people. I think you're exaggerating. 20 people would not be hunting me down.
So far, I got 6.
I know that you, Nico, and Badger would definitely be hunting me down. I think I think Guy would be like, okay, I need to get to America sometime.
If you had told, the thing is, yeah, I wouldn't have hunted you down if you didn't tell me that thing. But I would have given the money to someone. I would have just paid someone to hunt you down. But like now they told me I can get a visa, so now I'm definitely hunting you down. I literally would have paid like 3 times the amount that would have cost me to get there. Just to hunt you down. Like I don't need that much money, you know. I've got like a grand or two saved up. My university savings.
Oh my god.
I'll pay like a grand and a half. Because you know what understand is I haven't got much university left. I don't need it. I can just get a job or something. I don't need it. I'll just if you can. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Okay, you guys want to do another?
Yeah, another story.
Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling my son's biological mom that she was essentially a surrogate and never a mother?
No, she didn't.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh. My 32M husband and 28M child has my 32M husband and 28M has a child from his previous relationship with a woman. We'll call her 28F or sir. Whatever, sure. Left with a little one who is now 5, was just a month old but she hadn't really been involved much over the course of that month anyways. Her parents disapproved of her having a child out of wedlock. Plus, she claimed that she wasn't cut out to be a parent and that her mental health was majorly suffering from it all. I met my husband when little one was around 6 months old. We moved in together after a few months later, and we got married when he was 4. My partner and I had many conversations about her over the years. He had mixed feelings about her for the longest time. She gave him the greatest gift he's ever received, but she willingly chose not to be in his life. On top of that, she made things indefinitely harder for my partner. He had to live with his brother for a while because trying to juggle finishing university, job hunting, and keeping a roof over his head all as a single parent isn't something anyone could do ever without support. There's also been plenty of conversations between husband and our son, especially after his brother was conceived via surrogacy. We explained in age-appropriate terms that his mom was kind of like our surrogate in that she gave us him when we couldn't have a baby ourselves. Recently, though, my husband's feelings for sure have shifted entirely to the negative side of the spectrum. She reached out to him and asked if they could meet up. He agreed, and well, we all went out to lunch and it didn't go well. We thought she would just want to see photos and maybe hear how our son was doing. But that wasn't the case. She expressed interest in seeing him again in person and we shut that down immediately. My husband told her that we should continue conversations on our son's comfort and knowledge level, and that if he ever expressed interest in meeting her one day when he was older, then that was up to him. But as right now, it would just be confusing. This woman is a stranger to him. She replied that he was her son before he was ever mine, and that she had much more right to him than me. This is the point at which I said she was basically nothing more than an egg donor, and that insulting me wasn't going to take her away her failure as a mother. She left in tears. I've told this story to a few friends, and they've all been on my side, but said I might have been a little harsh. AITI? Am I the asshole?
What do you think?
No. No. She's not the asshole, in my opinion.
Also,
that mother...
Mitch, thank you. Appreciate it.
I missed why they why did she just left and wasn't in the life of the kid?
I'll read it again. Hold on. I'll read the beginning. Cher left a little one who's now 5 and was just a month old, but she hadn't really been involved much over the course of that month anyway. Her parents disapproved of her having a child out of wedlock. Plus, she claimed that she just wasn't cut out to be a parent and that her mental health was majorly suffering from it all. I met my husband when little one was around 6 months old. We moved in together a few months later and we got married around when he was 4. For the longest time, she makes things harder for my partner. So it looks like she dipped out after a month.
Okay, so
because her mental health and bull.
How old were they? Do you know?
The child? he was a month old.
No.
And then she dipped out.
The mom and the.
Oh, so my 32 male husband and 28 male child from his previous relationship. So we call her Sure 28F. Sure left. I don't female. I don't know. It looks like I don't know. They were probably young or something. It's still I don't think I mean, they only called her surrogate child to explain to the other child, which is kind of understandable. And then the other mother was or the birth mom was being rude, so they said it to her face. So I understand that. I still don't think they were being the assholes. Yes, they didn't handle it too well. I do agree with what the friend said.
I have issues with the way that it was expressed to the child and then the way that it was expressed to her, because it is completely valid for somebody to be going through something like whatever it was, like postpartum depression or whatever, and for her to not like be able to be in the child's life. She probably did him a favor, but if she came back and she was ready to be in the kid's life, I feel like the most they could have done would be like, hey, yes, he is your son, but you haven't seen him in this amount of time. We need to introduce you in a, like, slow manner if that is what you're interested in doing. But also, like, I don't think it's like, oh, like, you have to wait until he's older and he chooses to come to you, because, like, we don't, like, if they to this point they told the kid that she was a surrogate. I just feel like
I do agree with you on that part, but
I don't think that it's fair to either the kid or the mom, because she was a butthole or whatever happened, but if she wants to be in the life now and she's like willing to be there, telling her you were nothing but an egg donor is completely out of line. Because they don't know what she was going through
until afterwards. I still disagree with you on a part of it. So with me, I think it's like, yes, waiting until the kid was older. Let's assume the kid is now like 8 or something, you know?
Yeah.
And she's been gone for a really long time, you know? I agree with the 18 older. Could have handled it better. I don't agree calling her a surrogate would be any good. Yeah, the other mother lashed out and said you're nothing to the mom who's been there. She's the real mom, in my opinion.
I'm not saying that the other one is not a mom to the kid, but the birth mom is also has a right to be able to meet her child, in my opinion. And I feel like if you wait until they're 18 and show like interest, you're basically saying, oh, I'm not going to mention to them that you came around wanting to be in their life when they were younger. And that to me is a butthole move.
Yeah.
Okay. I do agree in this situation. Yeah, that was a little bit asshole-ish in this situation, but there is situations where it's like, no. I still kind of agree with waiting.
I agree that in some situations, I agree that in some situations there is definitely like you should wait, and I don't mean like, oh, here's your kid and take him. Like, I think there's a proper way to do it. There's a way to do it legally, having some, like supervised visits and explaining to the kid, hey, remember when we had this talk, which by the way was completely inappropriate, because saying to this kid, oh, she was a surrogate is already being like, oh, like, she never, like, I don't know, like, to me, just saying that to a kid, especially that young, it just seems like you're already kind of dismissing. I don't think
that was the right way.
That's not the right way.
Completely.
So, to me, I feel like they're trying to cover their butts by being like, no, we're gonna wait until he's 18 and to see if he wants to find out who you are. Because that, to me, that's like them trying to cover their butts and be like, oh yeah, like, she never came around for you. Like, there was no reason for you to know who she was because we were explained to you who she was. Like, no, like, she's come around and she wants to be in the kid's life in some kind of capacity. And I feel like they're stopping her from having that connection with her kid. I'm not saying that she's not the other woman's kid, But I feel like the way that they're going around about this is completely wrong, because they could definitely have supervised visits. They could definitely try to explain to him, like, slowly, like, hey, remember when we explained to you that you didn't come from mommy? This is who you came from. This is who brought you into this world. Like, there are ways to do it in a way that the kid will understand, hey, you're not being, like, she's not replacing me. You're not being taken away. You now have a bonus mom. And whether she wants to be in your life in a more present manner or not will be up to her. And then you would be able to make a choice on whether, you know, that is someone who you want in your life. But having them wait until they're 18 and they probably resent the person is completely wrong to me.
Yeah. I feel like there's more backstory. I feel like there's some more backstory here. Like,
you're gonna get
left out a whole bunch of information.
Yeah, I feel like there's a whole lot of information left out, because she's saying that he's not even 18. He's like, what, 8? He was 8? He's 8 right now, the kid?
They didn't say an age of when this happened. They just said wait, actually, maybe no, they didn't give an age.
No, you just like guessing before.
Because going off of like the beginning text, the dude's already above 18 of age. So I don't know.
The kid is already over 18?
Yeah, according to the beginning, but they don't say when this time frame exactly is.
Why are they bringing this up now if this happened when he was under 18?
Because he was under 18.
I have no idea. They don't even say.
Because, like, you need to wait a bit just to see the motivation. Because obviously, like, if she just randomly comes into your life after, like, 8 years, then it's like, why, you know? To make sure she, like...
Yeah, obviously, that's what I'm saying. Like, conversations have to be had, but, like, just to straight up be like, no.
You're mine now. You're mine now.
Like,
hold on. I found
how old?
So,
no.
I think he's... I don't know if it says who is now 5, so he's 5 years old.
So the kid's 5, and which is like prime time to be explained, hey, this is who this is, and they will slowly be like inserted into your life as a bonus. Like that's
going off the age, I can agree. If the kid was 8, then you know, I get it. They're really, at that point, you're really gonna have to try and explain it and stuff like that, and then that kid really has an opinion. But 5 years old, no.
It's just again, it just seems like it seems so weird to me. I'm sorry, it just seems so weird to me that like they're mentioning that she had mental problems. Clearly, that to me would say like postpartum depression, which is a huge problem, and that can affect women in so many different ways. A lot of women just straight up decide that they would rather leave than hurt their baby. So if that was the case, we don't know. If that was the case, then she did the right thing. You know what I mean? If she's being pressured by family because like whatever her age was, we don't know how old she was. We know how old he is, like the dad, but we don't know how old she was, because why are they talking about, oh, her family didn't want her having kids out of wedlock? If she was at an age where that wouldn't matter, you know what I mean? Like it's a whole lot of weirdness. Like the way that they're talking about it, it's almost like she was like 17 and pregnant.
All we got from this is my 32 male husband and 28 has a child from his previous relation with women we'll call 28F. That's all I got.
So she's 28. So she's
young. She was young probably when she had him, and the dude was a lot older.
She was 23.
23. Yeah,
she was 23.
Yeah.
So she was 23. They didn't. Her parents are pushing her probably because she's in school and they want her to finish. She's having issues probably with postpartum disorder, and like they're trying to push her into making a decision. So she decides to like, you know, the best thing for me is to not be in this kid's life right now, which is like if the guy would have decided to do that, people would have been like, oh yeah, like it's understandable because, you know, why would he have to ruin his life? So I just feel like there's a lot of like pettiness.
Yeah, I can understand. I agree with you on that one. Honestly, I've rechanged my opinion now. Looking and slicing it up, I do believe they were the assholes on that opinion. Yeah. I wish my other half of the party could, you know, be decent enough to join.
Yeah, I just
I
feel
feel like
like
they're swindling an opportunity, for the child.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like if she's there and she ran off crying. That is not someone
Long
who's
as-
not there like because she genuinely
As long as
doesn't
she's
want to
not
be there,
trying to
you know
like
what I mean?
take those two parents away from the child. Like if she just wants to be part of the life, like in a positive
Yeah, because
manner
I
without
mean, legally
hurting the child.
speaking, she wouldn't be able to take the kid, I don't think, because if she just kind of like give him up, you know what
she
I
probably
mean?
could. She probably could fight for custody.
I don't.
She still could.
She
Yeah.
could probably
No,
fight for
she still-
partial custody, not full custody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's probably what I would recommend too. I feel like they could have handled it a lot better, especially
Yeah.
for the kid's 5.
Yeah,
I
I
would
feel
understand if
like
the kid's,
with the way
older,
that they
but
responded
5,
now,
jeez.
with the way that they responded now, she would definitely go like full, like and try to put them in court and get like some kind of like
would, at that
supervised visit because they're stopping her from being in contact with her kid with the excuse, oh no, we're gonna wait until
She
he's
tried the positive route.
an adult and to choose whether he wants to see you or whatever. It's like, no, she's coming here and she's reaching out because she wants to be in her kid's life. Why are you like stopping her from being able to do that? Like in any capacity, like there has to be some kind of compromise. They're not talking about they're not talking about drug problems. They're not talking about she's a criminal. They're not talking about anything of that sort.
Yeah.
It just seems like full on pettiness and being like, no, this is my son. I've been here since he was 11 months old. That's
1
what it
month.
sounds like to me.
But especially
Yeah, that I
considering
agree
how
with you
much,
on.
like with how much they seem to see her in a bad light, they definitely would have said she had a drug problem or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely would have been like, oh,
Honestly,
yeah,
I
she's
feel like
this.
there's a lot more to this.
Yeah, I feel like there's a
We could
lot
really
more.
dissect this, but I think this is a good point to like pause on this one because I didn't mean to choose such a deep topic.
Oh,
but
no,
I
you're
think
fine.
we're gonna put a stop on this one. Any deeper, and it's gonna get too cut up and chopped up, and
Any deeper, and it's gonna get lewd.
yeah, it's gonna get bad. I'm trying to find another one. But some of these are hard to like pick with not getting too bad. I have another one that says, "Am I the asshole for telling my son's biological mom that she was essentially a oh no, that's the other one. Excuse me, hold on. I had it. Where? Oh, here it goes. Am I the asshole for telling my sister her childhood is the reason she's not always included in things? I don't know about that one. I'm not doing that one. Hold on. There was one about not selling my beach house for my sister to buy a home. That's the one I was gonna read.
There's one that's like really stupid though. Wait, was it? What,
Oh, here it is. Am I the asshole for not selling my beach house to help my sister buy a new home?
Oh, yeah.
For some context, I bought my second home on the beach in Florida 2 years ago, and it's fully paid off. Recently, my sister and her third kid and her... Oh, hold on, my music's a little... Recently my sister had her third kid and her husband and her 3 kids live in a 2-bedroom studio apartment, and recently been unable to continue making payments on the home and are due for eviction by the end of next month. They're currently planning on living with my parents for the time being and don't have any prospects to get their own place again anytime soon. So my mom called me up and asked if I would consider selling my beach house to help them get their own home, because I would probably get a similar home somewhere else near the beach for less than half the price and give my sister a quarter of it so that they could buy a house with enough room for their kids, since I only used it a couple of months of the year. I told her I love my beach house and that the prices are only rising. I wouldn't give up the location for anything. She seemed to accept my answer, but recently I've been getting tons of calls for my sister's call berating me for not wanting to give up personal luxury so that I could help the family.
Whose house was this? Because I know this is her house now.
Brothers. It's the brothers.
It's the brothers' beach house?
Yep. And he's the one who worked for it and paid for it and everything.
Okay, so why should he? I'm sorry.
That's what I feel.
I
don't think he, no, just because they didn't do smart things
Also,
doesn't mean
you know what's also stupid though? What's really, really stupid is they didn't think, oh, they could ask to live in the house because he's only on there for a few times a year.
Like,
so they could literally just said, oh, can we just live for a bit?
I'm gonna be
Pay
honest.
rent or
Yeah.
I don't think they would. To
That's
be
what I'm saying,
honest.
though.
I don't think
know they
they.
wouldn't.
I don't even think they would play rent. I feel like when you get
Oh,
into
no, they
this,
wouldn't. They wouldn't.
they would demand for free.
yeah,
Yeah, they
I
would,
think they
but
would.
they-
The way
yeah.
that they're asking for this, it definitely sounds like they're used to taking things without asking, and
Yeah.
they're just like,
Mhm.
so you have to do this for the family. But it definitely sounds like he's always the one sacrificing for the family, and the family never sacrifices for him. So I would definitely not. I'd be like, listen,
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, I never said they would, but like.
that's my
The
house.
thing is,
You're not
Yeah.
taking it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I vote he's not the asshole. I vote the family's not a
Yeah.
household. I got a question in my chat. What would you do if you won $1 million? Invest. I would invest it, invest it, invest it. I would pay off what little bills I have. First I would get a lawyer, an accountant, and I would invest. There's one other thing. I would invest, and then I would pay off what bills I have, and then the rest is just, savings. Yeah, I would buy nice things after my investment started becoming a more positive income than my current bills.
I would pay off
Definitely the
my
lawyer.
bill, like my debts. I would buy a very like simple house that I will not have to like move out of,
Same.
hopefully, or that if I had to, I could like rent it out, and then I would
Mhm.
buy myself a nice little like affordable vehicle and have them all be paid off and then invest.
I would do
See?
the same thing, but wait. So for me, I would invest, but I would invest it in like streaming stuff.
Let me
It's
kind
like
of explain on mine a little bit more.
just a shit ton. Just like put
You go ahead, yeah.
ads, just do everything. Just get like
Okay.
sponsors and stuff like that.
You would
What
invest
would you
into
do?
yourself. Okay.
Yeah. What would you do?
So
Without
to
investment?
go over and explain mine in more detail, I would get a lawyer and a accountant for a reason. I would make sure that I wouldn't put it on the news or anything that I wanted. A lawyer because you'd be surprised what people will come back for you for owing a
Yep.
little bit of money.
Yep.
An accountant to keep track of my balances. And what I mean by investing actually incorporates many different things. It would
Right.
mean I would invest in getting me a home that is I could afford reasonably with that amount of money for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I would keep the cars I have and maybe repair them up a little bit. Also would invest into some stocks so I have some positive income. Another form of investing, if I have enough after making sure I'm set up, is I would buy another house to rent out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
start investing
definitely
into real estate
a
and
really
stuff.
good way to invest into real estate
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like have
Yeah.
a bunch of rental
And then
properties.
by that time I think I would nearing I would have to like just use the rest of the money for bills and things after all of that, assuming it's that amount.
Yeah.
If I invested properly and smartly, especially in real estate, I just feel like that's really gonna go places.
Yeah.
I would put the rest away and just use it for bills and stuff because I want to set it up to where I would own 100% of my time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Some of
same.
it I would put away for like my son's college, me
Mhm.
going to college if I can. But first I would set up all that other stuff so I would have positive inflow.
Yeah.
My goal
Agreed.
in life in kind of I've thought of like shit like this before quite a bit.
Mm.
Shower thoughts is to own 100% of my time,
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to own 100% of it. I want to do something I enjoy and still have positive income. I'm
Yeah.
tired of being like a broken piggy bank and just bleeding money,
Yep.
So it's something I've seriously thought about in situations like this if I ever have. And there's a reason why you get the lawyer and the accountant first. And you make sure you don't put your name out in the public unless it gets
Yeah.
leaked. Don't be super proud about it. And if you're smart, you invest it in certain ways, you will stay within that 1% blocked out. But you got to be smart about it. You can't just blow it.
Yep.
Most people are like, oh, I buy this and this and this. And I'm like, you're going to run out fast because you're taking away. You're adding no positive.
Yeah.
You got to be smart and add in a positive inflow back into it so you can keep being that all that stuff you bought.
Yep. That is.
Yeah, I would have guessed you meant the S&P 500, but yeah, that's actually better to risk it though, especially with that kind of money.
I just mentioned like the house and car because like
That's smart.
those are things that like I would need, like to the point like when I retire I need a home and a vehicle, you know what I mean? And like,
See, Mitch, that's also a good thing to do after you set yourself up for success.
like if I want to travel, let's
Yes.
say for the rest of my life, like I still want to be
Yeah.
able to come back to some kind of home. It doesn't have to be a big home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just needs to be a home of some kind.
Something
That
where you like own the land.
Yeah.
You're not like renting land. You own the land and the home.
Yeah,
you know?
and like, while
I
I'm
want
not
something
there,
not in
I
an
can rent
HOA.
it out. That's fine. I don't care. Like, if I'm not living there because I'm traveling, I can rent it out. But like, if I decide to move to some other house, then I would still rent that one out. But I feel like at least one house that is mine, under my name, that is paid off and cannot be taken from me, and one vehicle. You know what I mean? At least that, because if I have kids, I want at least some kind of, I want them to have at least something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to feel like I don't know where I'm going to land, which is how I feel right now. Like, it sucks.
Yeah. And then having that stress, like, yeah.
Taken off of your shoulders, you know?
Yeah, and then also with that, now you're able, because like the thing is, like when you're really like stressed out by basic needs, it's hard to think about the future. I'm guessing you can
That's for
relate to it.
sure.
Yeah, so like having, even if it's like rage, even if all you can do is have a flipping what's it called? Car on wheels. What's it called? What's it called? Car on wheels.
Heart?
VR, RV. Even if it's just an RV, it's like at least you have something.
Oh, RV.
Yeah, even if it's just a cheap
Okay.
RV, it's like at least you've got something. You're like, this is mine.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
then you invest the rest of it.
To be completely honest, my dream is to own enough land, like, large enough that, like, not just me, like, between me and, like, friends or whatever, and, like, all of us have, like, take a little bit and, like, build at least a small home on it, and then we can, like, help each other out. Like, that's always been kind of, like, my dream, because I do live under the, like, it takes a village. And I've always thought that, like, having my own village.
I lived on my parents' property for a bit, and they had another person, a couple other people living on the property, and you know, we all paid rent to them. But what was nice is, you know, like the maintenance, we would help each other work on things. We would occasionally eat all dinner together. It does take a village, and my family really believes in that, especially in holidays and stuff. You know, it's just one big happy village family. We're not all like blood related. We're all like just a bunch of people who came together and see each other as family because we're there for each other. So I love that too. It's kind of what we wanted. We were hoping to I wasn't of course buying it because I was broke, but my parents were hoping to get the property behind their property because they were promised it, and that family did not keep their promise, and we were all so upset. Like, even I was upset. I was like, damn, you know. Yeah, I didn't have any money put into it, but I was hoping that they could get it, you know, in the positive. Like, my dad was willing to sell his like favorite car to get that property. And it's like a collector's edition Cadillac. So, like, I also believe in like the village part.
Yeah.
So that's what we would all do with our monies. What would you would invest into your stream, and what else?
Yeah, because the thing is with me, okay, you gotta understand, is I'm 22, so I have literally no like responsibilities in this world. Like, all it is just work. That's it. That's all I have to put money into. Is what am I gonna do for the rest of my life? I don't have kids. I don't have that much bills, especially because like with you guys in America. You scared me. What do you call it again? With like UK, like student loans are very different. Like you pay like 6% a year or something.
Oh God, I don't touch student loans.
Or 3%. You pay like very little. Basically, you get like, I think like 6% of your student loan every year, and then even when you're 30, even if you haven't paid it all off, it just goes. So basically, I don't pay any bills. So yeah, I literally have nothing. So it's like I might as well, like, you know, go all in.
Yeah.
And then worst case scenario, or streaming didn't work out. Whoops, streaming didn't work out.
I won't do student. It's better to go to a transcripts training school out here than go to college. You don't. You're putting yourself in debt for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That it's not worth it. I mean, I get some jobs do pay more if you have that, but to be honest with you, it's just no. I'd rather go to like out here. You can go to the paintings union and learn that way. You can go to certain unions and get training on the job and still make good money. Like faux painting is good money if you know how to faux paint. You'd be surprised. It's just I ain't gonna do it. I am trying to go to college, you know. Luckily out here we do have FAFSA. So like if you can get that, then it is worth going to college, which I am looking into.
How long
for
does
myself, 'cause
it
I
how
do wanna
long
go.
does it last for you? Because here in Puerto Rico you get 4 years and there's like a cap of how old you can be to use
No, there
it.
isn't a how old out here, I don't think.
You should
I
check.
don't think there's how old. I probably should check. But hold on, let me. You know what I'll do? I'll Google it right now. Hold on. No, there's no age limit. Nope, there's no age limit out here. So, but there is like really strict rules in order to get it. I know I think there is a cap for how much. But at least can get you through the basics in college, because out here you have to have like basic college stuff before you can do any other types of college stuff. So it can at least pay for those courses, you know, and then you save up for the others. The school I want to go to though, I got to get like grants or something because I want to go to like a fashion school or something like that, you know, and like just for the equipment is like $7,000.
Rabbit says, fun fact, driving for UPS or USPS pays more than most tech support jobs, which need college education. Yep.
UPS is probably like 100K or something.
But you gotta remember what they're doing and the heat and stuff and the heavy packages. Like, they're getting paid for what they're doing.
USPS employees get, first of all, paid really well, also have a bunch of benefits. And have retirement, so it's.
I thought about applying for that.
Honestly, same.
The thing is,
I mean, of course, this is my dream job right now, what we're doing, but you know, life is life.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I'm probably the strongest one here because it's just being a male. But my lower back is just absolute dog shit. Like, I will just like pick up a box
Wait.
Like,
you said that you're probably the strongest.
Well, I'm male.
Because you're male. Bet. Let's go.
Listen, guy.
You'd be surprised. I helped my dad, and then D over here.
Yeah.
That was not smart to say. We are gonna move on.
Okay. I'll pretend that. Yeah. Okay. You guys are way stronger than me. Wow. Oh my god. Go.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Moving on. D can definitely lift more than me. Yes.
Let's see. D, do you have any want to asking questions in your chat?
Guys, do you have any questions in chat? Otherwise, I have a story that I can read. I think. No, I don't like this story anymore. I liked it for like 2 seconds.
Yep, same.
How about this one? Am I the butthole for telling my brother he shouldn't have brought his new girlfriend to Thanksgiving, or that he should make better choices in general?
I'm sorry, what?
Am I the butthole for telling my brother he shouldn't have brought his new girlfriend to Thanksgiving, or that he should make better choices in general?
What is the backstory behind it? Because there's different situations. Oh,
okay.
Mitch,
so it says, what is your dream job?
This. Or fashion designing.
It's like this or marketing, you know. It's like the same thing basically. So
I want to make clothing.
I've always just wanted my own business.
Same.
To be completely honest, I had a dream, a very, very vivid one. Like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, that I was inside of this toy store, and it had 2 giant glass panels in the front, and there was one little round table in the middle, and then all displays around me, and this giant chandelier on top of the round table, and all the toys were like not how like if you go right now to a toy store where like everything's like plastic and stuff. It was handmade toys made with love, like little like rag dolls and plushies and like little like wooden carvings and stuff like that. And like I don't know why that like has always stuck in my head, that I kind of want to have a store of my own and that I want to sell like plushies and stuff like that, because I just want to buy not buy, I want to sell things that make people happy. I want to make people happy. That's really what I want. I want to make people happy.
You should make thingy. You should think, you know, like build a bear, but you should make a happy. Like a thing called happy. Like we're making happy today. There's a new type of toy.
That's a good
or
one.
something, or plushie or something called happy.
You have ideas. What kind of ideas?
Me?
That's a good one though. Oh no, Mitch in my chat.
Oh.
Ideas.
Yeah, I have a few like ideas. I always had a few ideas for like plushies and stuff already. After I had that dream, because I saw one
fashion so bad.
very specifically.
What fashion?
So I was barely getting into it, and I lost a lot of my passion for like 5 years. So I barely know how to like. I could have been like designing and stuff and drawing, but I got out of that too. But I really like. My thing about design is I'm more interested in actually like making the clothing, but it's expensive, you know. So I should be drawing, but I suck at drawing. And like my drawing ideas and clothing ideas have run dry. So that's why I kind of pivoted, you know. I'm still interested in making clothes and learning about clothes and doing stuff like that, but I just love art in general, and that's why I kind of pivoted toward like streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of become my dream job. I've pivoted that way, you know, because you have that dream of and stuff, and then life comes and squashes it like a little bug.
No, but if you think about it,
Every time I've gotten close to going to college again, like I have within the 5 years, I've gone multiple times getting ready to go. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go learn about fashion because I hardly know anything. I need to start from the beginning, and then life's like, no. So.
Be with streaming.
Be smart. You gotta pitch that idea to teasing.
But like as you get more and more into streaming, you'll eventually have like 50 avatars, at least in like the next.
You know, and this is I guess another way that my fashion sense is kind of kicking in. That's why I enjoyed making this stuff. Once I learn how to actually like make clothing and stuff, that'll be good too. I do have like my iPad. Once I free that up, I can draw on that too again. It's just really hard for me to come up with ideas also because I will be honest, I know nothing about fashion. I just know that I like to sew behind a sewing machine and following patterns, and I enjoy that, you know? That's what I know about fashion. I don't know diddly squat, you know? I do want to eventually get into cosplay, but that's also another really expensive hobby, you know?
Oh, I would love to cosplay.
Wait. So is it like a fidget thing then?
A what?
Like it's like calming, right? Is it a calming or is it exciting?
Oh, calming. It's very zen for me. It's a zen zone. Now, occasionally, you do get really mad when you have to seam rip all the work you did. That pisses you off. But lately, I have been making some aprons and I'm supposed to finish it, and I get distracted. I'm also working on a quilt that I need to finish. Speaking of, now I kind of want to sew.
Why don't you saw the idea of sewing? Sewing, yeah. And why didn't you saw the idea?
But I need to really get back into it. I was actually thinking of sewing this weekend on my time off because I've actually been getting the urge to finish the aprons I've been working on. They were supposed to be last year's Christmas present, but I think they're going to be this year's Christmas present. My little man's blanket is almost done. I just want to make it like a queen size blanket, so I'm getting to the point where it's almost there, and then I will add the backing, and then that will be complete. That I've been working on for now 5 years. You know,
actually, wait,
ADHD.
Wait.
Welcome back, Logan.
Diamond painting to finish.
Everyone has a single bed. Yeah, let's pretend everyone has a single bed. Yeah, okay. Everyone is cold. Pretend to have a single bed. How big of a blanket are you using? Like what size? Is it king size? Is it double size? Is it single?
Queen.
Okay.
I
Cool.
already said it.
No,
I
no,
already
no,
said I
no.
would. I'm making a queen size bed.
No, yeah. No, no. I mean,
Blanket.
if you're on a single bed, you would still use a queen size blanket.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I plan on making it queen size. That's just what I'm making it as.
Okay, I don't.
I'm
I don't
almost
fully...
done with it. I've been
Sparkles, can
making it
you hear me?
out of his old shirts.
Sparkles, how clear am I? Of course.
You're clear. It's just hard for me to
Okay.
understand you sometimes with your
Yes,
accent. I
yes.
apologize.
Yes. No, it's all good. It's all good. I just. I'll DM it to you later. Do you what you?
It's especially hard because I can't
What about me?
read lips.
If you had a single bed, yeah. Yes. Assuming you sleep on a single bed, yeah.
I don't. My bed is queen sized.
I see. But assuming, let's pretend that you do, yeah.
Queen size.
Let's pretend that you do, yeah. What size duvet are you using?
If I have a single bed,
Yeah, assuming you have a single bed, yeah. Just pretend that you do, yeah.
mm-hmm.
What size duvet are you using?
I mean, I don't like my blanket touching the floor, so I would probably use one that fits the bed.
Yeah, I mean, like what I use. Yeah, I understand what she's saying. I mean, I'm just making the blanket queen size because eventually he's gonna upgrade to a queen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Planning ahead.
Yeah,
No,
that's fine.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I personally use a queen size duvet, even though single bed.
Well, that's fine.
I guess some people
Yes.
would if they like extra blankets.
Yes.
I mean, I want like a king size. Oops, sorry. I want like a king size blanket for my queen because I share with someone. So it'd be nice.
Yeah.
We just got a bookshelf. I'm so happy.
Mitch, we are not starting a town. Also, thank you for the hydration, Logan.
We're not starting a town. We're starting a city. Dun, dun, dun.
Jesus Christ.
multi-million dollar projects are gonna
Any
happen.
more questions, or we're gonna get
We
on
do
to
not.
her story? Wait for
Do
it.
you want me to do an RQ? Do you want me to do an RQ?
Huh?
1 second.
I'm gonna go grab. Actually, I have an idea.
Go for it. My brain needs a little moment to like buffer.
Yes.
You.
You're clapping. You're
A
clapping.
hubby
with
still
your hands on-
spoils me.
I'm not clapping, I'm slapping my face.
Oh no, but still, there's literally nothing. There's nothing. Your hands are just hovering over your face. Like there's nothing happening.
At
Yes,
least she has hands.
because I am slapping my face to wake myself up.
We
No,
can't
but-
talk. We ain't got hands.
No, you beat it, but- I do have hands.
We
1
ain't
second.
got hands.
I do. 1 second.
Okay, show your hands then.
1 second. Ba-da-ba-ba. Give me 2 points.
What, honey? I was my last of tea. No.
There you go. Look on stream.
I can't. I'm talking a lot today, so it's
Where
gonna
is
be
it?
drunk. I'll just have to go to water.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Let's go with this one. It's short and sweet. Am I the butthole for telling my ex that his children are not my problem? I, 34 female,
Oh,
have a
shit.
10-year-old
Oh,
daughter
shit.
with my ex. We broke up
Dude,
5
my
years ago.
dream.
What? What?
Look at my stream.
What?
Oh, guy, what did you
I
do?
want to see. Hold on.
I
Oh
tried to finish
Lord.
it. I
Okay,
tried to-
that's what you're trying to show your hands that way. I mean, I could technically do the same, I just gotta like press the space bar and then I get out my little menu and go to my settings and go to general settings and then scroll up and then I can move my arms
There
this
you go, there
way,
you go.
But technically we ain't moving the hands free willy nilly.
Yeah.
Technically, you could kiss my
Also, I didn't mention it, but there is a new redeem that I'm sure nobody's seen. But there is a
The
new
one that makes you
redeem.
go small.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed it from the get go.
what was I saying? Oh, yeah, okay. I, 34 female, have a 10-year-old daughter with my ex. We broke up 5 years ago because he got another woman pregnant. He has the weekends with our daughter. Lately, my daughter has been complaining that her dad's stepson is bullying her, and her dad isn't doing anything. My ex's stepson is 15 years old, so I was shocked when she told me that he would hit her, kick her, push her down the stairs, and my ex would pretend like he didn't know what was going on. She also said that her half-sister keeps taking her stuff. I called my ex after she told me all this. He said that it's just kids being kids and that our daughter should get over it. Also that his other kids need more attention, so if my daughter can't deal with that, she shouldn't come over to his house. I then yelled at him, saying that I didn't care about his other kids' problems. He should stop mistreating our daughter. He then hung up on me, and his wife wrote me a long text saying that I'm a butthole for saying that her kids aren't my problem. So am I the butthole for saying my ex's kids aren't my problem? P.S. His kids aren't special need or have any disabilities. I mean...
Wow, she's not an asshole, in my opinion. Sorry.
She's not, but also, like, even if they were neurodivergent or whatnot, like, they would still not be her problem.
Still, no matter what, it's not her problem. She's worried about her daughter.
Yeah, it's not her
And,
problem.
and
it's
it's not okay that those other kids are doing that.
Yeah. Also, like, how is it that... Huh?
What are the kids doing? What are the kids doing again?
The 15-year-old who is not even her ex's son, has been hitting, kicking, pushing... hitting and kicking the girl, pushing her down the stairs, and that the other girl is taking the girl's stuff, like stealing her stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't think she was the one in the wrong.
No,
I
don't
feel like
think
that dad and the other those kids and all of that is in the wrong.
I think that is a one-way ticket to
particularly kids. Oh my god.
what's it called? To getting a lot of child support. That is a one-way ticket to getting a bunch of child support, because that is...
I don't think the child support part matters. I believe it's one-way ticket to full custody.
That
no
true.
longer you getting to see
No,
her.
but just for the pettiness, because how dare you be like your other children like treat your daughter like that, you know what I mean? Like that to me is like, I'm gonna get full custody and you're gonna give me child support, because now they're not my problem, but they will be your problem when your new wife is angry at you because you have to spend money on your daughter.
That's
sorry.
a fine line with child support. I get where you're saying it, though. I do get that. I do get where you're coming from, but child support's a very fine line. Speaking from experience.
I know it is, but I feel like if he's gonna be like that, he has to take some responsibility, and it's gonna be financial, because I would not let my daughter go to the house ever again.
Yeah, I can agree with you on never letting her go again and stuff like that. Yeah, I can agree. Yeah. Let's. Hold on. Sorry. I think I need to pick me up. And a small.
Okay, let me do a rap.
I definitely need to
Yo.
pick me up. Okay, do a rap.
Okay.
Night, Eagle.
Yo,
Grab a snack.
You guys are tired. I'm Guy. I'm gonna energize you. I'm hired.
Tired?
Now you guys are wired. Micro. You're welcome.
I forgot I had.
Hey, I'm right, Mitch. Story.
In my freezer.
Thanks for checking out. And also, good night.
You should say good night, Eagle.
Yes. I said it was ease.
I don't know why I feel so drained. I feel like when we talked about that one story about the the man and the woman not wanting to have their
Yeah, that's why
son
I
meet up
kinda,
with
like,
the mom.
stopped it there.
I feel like that
Did too
totally
much for me.
drained my energy.
Do you know what the secret is? Drink
And
a
I'm
lot of Coke.
awake.
Hmm?
I always bring like some kind of soda with like caffeine in it before the podcast. Which is why Sparkles can't stand me because I'm like.
I don't drink that much coffee for me to be like, ah, yes, I'm going to drink coffee at 9 p.m. Sounds like you missed a lot. You did. You missed one specific story that was just a little bit too much. It was just a little bit too much for all of us.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can I like these
Also,
Reddit story alerts of humans meeting aliens.
Oh my god, yes, let's do that. Please.
Let me see if I can find one.
Guy, are you okay with that? With
Aliens.
reading stories about aliens?
Yeah, go for you.
Okay.
What's your guys' favorite animal?
What's
Obviously, I think I know D's. D's is definitely rat. In it. That's totally
my
definitely a
favorite
rat.
animal?
Yeah, it's definitely a rat. That's a good one.
I don't have a favorite animal.
Do you know what my favorite animal is?
I have many animals that I adore. If I have to, what?
Do you know my favorite animal is?
What's your favorite animal? Because I know it's not a cat.
It's a cow because it's the most tasty. Then it's cow. Then cat. Cat is pretty tasty. Dog is not too bad. Doesn't taste too bad. It's a bit tangy.
Guy. The trauma.
Goat.
You got this, Logan. Go make that mac and cheese.
Yeah, make the mac and cheese. You need to fuel up before fight. I'll fight to death. You tell this cobs. Get that pump. Get that protein in. It's got cheese in it.
Of course, my Reddit's being a brat, so we're gonna go to TikTok. So I'm gonna. I don't know if we'll get copyrighted.
Yes, it will.
It's okay. Okay, here it is. Use it. It gives me the link for it. Hold on. Slash. C. I. Here we go. Let me see. And then you filter it by
Oh,
okay.
no,
Humans don't have rules for war. Here we go. In the vast interconnected tapestry of the cosmos, Earth humans were largely considered a peaceful, designated as a level 2 species by the Intergalactic Federation. They were seen as minor players involved in mainly commerce and diplomatic endeavors. Everything changed when a rogue member of the Federation instigated a conflict over a resource-rich expanse of designated space. This territory, nestled between the stars and repslate and minerals, became the eye of the storm that threatened to disrupt the treacherous peace that had held for centuries. The humans were roped into the fray not by choice, but unfortunate circumstance. Their diplomatic vessel, the Emissary, while in orbit around Agressor's homeworld, was obliterated by an errant plasma torpedo. The ship's destruction resulting in the loss of hundreds of innocent lives. This dismissed as collateral damage by the aggressors, a grave mistake. In the grand scale of galactic conflicts, many races had their own legends. The Dakrans had their fearsome star fleets. The Eltri had unmatched Plasonic warriors, but the humans, they were known for their diplomacy and their unyielding pursuit of peace. Yet there was a side to them that very people of their home planet knew, a chapter from their history books written in blood and fire. On Earth, wars weren't always governed by rules. For weeks followed by the unprovoked attack, the galaxy saw no overt response from humanity. Trading vessels came and went, and human representatives attended interstellar conferences with their usual grace and politeness. The uniform observer, it appeared as if the humans had accepted their loss, but in the shadows, far from prying eyes, gears of war began to turn. Battle groups from human fleets, silent and undetectable, positioned themselves near the key enemy installations. Elite to commando units, the best Earth had to offer, were dispatched to infiltrate and sabotage a lone human diplomat. Ambassador Leah DeRay was sent in the High Council of the belligerent race. In a grand chamber under the gaze of countless eyes, Leah calmly addressed the alien council. She recounted the unprovoked destruction of their ship and innocent lives lost. She spoke of the Earth's desire for peace and understanding, yet her words were met with dismissive laughter. Your ship was in the wrong place, the counselor sneered. A level 2 species should know this place, depart our space, or face dire consequences. Lena, undeterred, replied softly, we hope for understanding in your reparation. But remember, when Earth is pushed, we don't always push back in predictable ways. 2 days later, chaos descended upon the aggressors' empire. Their mightiest warships vanished without a trace. Frontier outposts went dark. Commission lines were eerily silent. Vital installations suffered catastrophic failures. Within a week, a once proud militaristic civilization was brought to its knees. Without firing a single public shot, without declaration of war, the humans had exacted their vengeance. The message was clear: do not mistake Earth's pursuit of peace a sign of weakness. As swiftly as they had acted, the humans withdrew, the melting back into their roles and as trader, diplomats, and explorers. The galaxy resumed its routines, ships traveled, and marks bustled, but an unspoken understanding spread like a whisper among the stars. If humanity reaches out with an olive branch, it's wise to grasp it. For their other hand, they might just hold the power to take the cosmos.
That was
a little story.
That was a whole story. I was so confused.
Yes, sorry, that's not a like a question. It was just a little story to break up the "Am I the asshole?"
Sparkles, check DMs.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I'll try. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at that because I just... Let me see. Here we go. It was just to break up the "Am I the asshole?" You know. Let's see, guy. Let me. Oh no. Okay. Boop.
Oh god.
Oops. You guys can do a "Am I the asshole?" or any questions now.
I think now we should pivot probably to something spooky. What do you think?
Yeah, good. Oh, three announcements on Aaron's channel. Oh, okay.
Can you make me some more of the leftovers, honey? Since you're in the kitchen.
One day I'm gonna force Aaron to flipping get a flipping bot. So he's flipping Twitch announcements. I'm gonna grab him. I'm just gonna go to his
Sparkles,
house.
I'm gonna send you something. You should look at it.
Do you?
Yes?
One day I'm gonna go find where Aaron lives, grab him, and force him to add a bot to his channel. Add a bot to his thingies. No, there's two things. So first I'm gonna force him to make a bot for his Discord server. So he doesn't have to keep announcing that he's going live. And the second thing is I'm gonna make sure he flipping activates watch time.
Who did that?
I don't know, it's on Reddit. There's a Vroid Reddit, and I just found it. And now I'm just kind of like, oh my god.
Right? Some people can get them V-roids looking really good.
Her face looks amazing.
You need to follow that Reddit.
I'm sorry, guys. Now we're just distracted, looking at.
Yep.
Oh, inspirational work. I'm gonna send you something else.
What should we do right now?
I think we should look for. Where are you? Where's your name?
We. I have an idea.
Yes. What's your idea?
One second, I need to check something. I kind of don't want to say it because I don't want to get everyone's hope. I'm just gonna check on something real quick. And
That
then
smells good. Thank you. Thank you for the food.
see.
You're really gonna give it to me? I love you so much. That's why you're my hub.
You do.
I'm proud.
I am in absolute shock. Oh, thank you
Okay,
for the
never mind.
posture check and for the stretch. Everybody
Yeah,
get a
never mind.
good stretch right now.
I was gonna say we could
Ugh.
play Devour later on.
Ugh, nah, I'm capping at midnight. I got work to do.
Yeah.
Is my 9 p.m. your guys' midnight?
I don't
Oh
know. It's
my-
11 for me right now.
Don't even know what time.
Yep, it's your midnight.
Nice. Did you see what I just sent you?
Oh,
Oh,
we still have
I'm
1 hour left
eating.
to go.
Oh, buen provecho.
My food. My honey made some good stuff. Oh, how pretty. I like that. I like that Frankenstein.
Seriously, I need to step up my
Me too.
VTuber game.
Me here with my very PNG tuber. Just
Baby, I might eat all of it.
No, you go eat it.
I'm like trying to eat the edges, and then I'm like, wait a minute.
Cheese, because that's why I put it on.
Oh my god.
You should make another plate.
I will after you're done with that plate, because I want to do a new.
What's this? I've updated my free plugin to support VC face. What's this? Hana tool alternative. What's a Hana tool? Excuse me. Well, I'm copying the link to this and sending it.
I've been told to run, so everyone look on stream for a second.
You've been told to run?
Okay.
I am now running. Running. There you go.
Where are you running to?
Chaos. I'm running to Chaos Land.
Synergy.
You know what? Wait. One second. Everyone look. I'm gonna do the most chaotic thing. Okay, I'm gonna come here. Dan.
I'm good.
I'm just
Thank
gonna
you.
hit. I'm gonna hit D with my mic.
I saved you the best
D
part.
getting battered with my mic.
No, why are you battering me with your mic? Don't do that to your mother. That's not nice.
Sparkles, you're lucky. I can't do it to you because you're overlaying my mic, and I can't be asked to move. Hopefully. Yes, please.
You're just gonna hang out with me, guy. Oh.
I'm surprised. Okay, D. Do you want
Don't
to
make me smack you with my wings.
What guy?
What do I want? I'm wondering if we could make a table kind of thing,
Do it. Okay, hold on.
and then have us two on the same screen somehow. I don't know how it
Maybe.
would work. We'd have to we'd
You
have to
guys
make
want to play some Jackbox games?
the background
I got
in
that too.
between. They have to be in between our styles.
What can we do for an hour? I mean, we can definitely just read spooky stories.
We could do
Smacking them with the
stories.
wings.
I can't even see. Oh, she wants to
Mine's got sound effects.
Let
He
me
attacked D, I attack back.
Let me see. Where's the stream at? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, go do it again, do it again. Yay! I mean, ow, that's bad. Pain. Pain is
Look, I can give him wings. Look, he's got wings now.
bad. Oh, I should have used my. Oh, actually, one second. I'm gonna show my stream. So you
I
guys.
give myself my wings.
people in
My
stream-
wings.
I should have put my flipping. I should have done the thingy.
I can't smack chat. This is the best I could do for chat.
Get
Let me see.
smacked.
I don't have chat up right now.
There
I
you
mean, it's over here. But it like, yeah, no.
Where's it?
I mean, I can have Dark Moon.
Welcome
like,
back, rabbit.
smack.
Welcome back, orejitas.
There's like
you
a
go.
giant wing over my face.
Yes.
Oh my
Why is it-
god. Oh my god, it's the curse thing. It's
not
the
cursed,
curse
it's
thing.
kawaii.
What
You mean the
curse
kawaii
thing?
The kawaii
Oh,
thing.
it's so cursed.
Oh,
Run. It's cursed.
oh,
It's on your head.
oh no.
It's standing on your head.
No. What are you doing?
It's stomping on It's stepping on.
Oh, the thing that guy's showing, it's cursed on his stream.
It's cursed. It's cursed.
Who needs to dance in the graves? You can dance someone's head. D, give me a beat. Give me a beat.
That's it.
Okay,
That's all.
okay, I'm running. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
guys.
Mitch.
It's cursed.
I am now running, okay?
Oh, what?
Ah! That is...
Yes.
Oh shit. D?
What?
I was so like distraught that I actually think it. I like unplugged my earphones.
Dark Moon says get off.
You unplugged what?
My earphones.
Good job.
Chaos energy. Chaos energy.
Focus.
Chaos
Focus.
energy. Chaos energy.
And of course. Also, just like pumpkin. Listen, okay?
Okay.
Don't be jealous, okay? Just because you don't have wings and cursed, I mean, cool features doesn't mean that you have to be mean. Is that good? Is that good? Okay. What's happening now? What are we doing? So D says she wants to read spooky stories. Buckle
Yeah, I
says
think
she
we
wants to
should. I think we should read some spooky stories. I'm
Oh,
just gonna
oh,
put spook.
read D's on them.
Spook.
Oh, well, okay. What's the weirdest thing you've done in public, guys?
The weirdest thing?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take it two guys at once.
Public? What's considered
Guy.
public?
Queen! Thanks for the
Hi,
lurk.
Queen. Thanks for the lurk.
Pokemon for with dying. I'm back now. I think
Ah,
you still-
never mind. I'll ask a different
I-
question.
I literally
Sorry,
have.
I looked
no...
up like PG questions and it's giving me horrible ones.
Can you guys
What's
hear
the nicest thing someone has done for you? Uh-oh, guy's Wi-Fi is dying.
me? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Okay, good.
Yes.
I have literally no balls in this. Oh, no, man. What's the nicest thing someone done for me?
I mean, if we have to end stream early, I'm okay with that. I understand.
Oh no, my
We are kind
my
of at a dead point.
my OBS died. I mean, my OBS
We're
is
not
fine,
at a
but
dead
my
point. It's
internet-
never dead. What do you mean? It's alive. It is
Yeah.
thriving. How dare you?
You guys have any like questions for me specifically? Because you know I'm like a special guest star. Do you guys have
Yeah,
any,
guys,
like,
ask
specific
Sparkles
and things?
questions. Or do you mean
Sparkles,
me?
how many-
Like if you got any like your standard questions you ask for people who join or anything.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh no, we have questions. We just Okay, guy, I don't. Oh.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Let me get home.
Uh,
Let me get gloves so I can put on my ass.
hold on. I got it. Okay. Bro, why can't I open it? Open it.
My life goal is to own 100% of my time.
Okay. Choose a number 1 through 8.
8.
Choose a number 1 through 10.
9.
If you could instantly become a master of one skill related to streaming, what would it be?
People personing. Being able to engage people and things like that to make them want to come back more.
Fair enough.
To engage you with a chat.
Not just engaging, just people personing in general. So that can like
All right, yeah, you do.
mean
Like,
different
reaching
things
out you.
to like get more viewers, more subscribers, just being able to help people more things like that. That would I
then
feel
also-
like help the stream tremendously.
And then if you're a people person, you can also like it's easier to like reach out to other people, get clubs.
I just feel like I'm the kind of person that people either hate or love instantly, and like I don't think a lot of people like
I'm
me
the opposite.
instantly.
I'm the opposite. The thing is with me, everyone likes me instantly, but then after a while they're like, okay, no, never mind. They're like, yeah, I think those the dog jokes or free jokes were like fine. His humor's a bit fine, but then you know what? Never mind. Just,
Sparkles 1 through 8.
Oh, hold on. There's a shout out going through. Give me 2 seconds.
no. Okay.
2.
1 through 12.
11.
Were you gonna say 13?
Yes.
If you had 25 hours in a day, what would you spend your extra time on?
Streaming.
Streaming? Fair enough. Okay, 1 through 8.
4.
1 through 11.
4.
Would you rather be the funniest or the smartest person in a room?
Funniest.
Why?
Because you can be super smart, but I like to get along with people, and you could be super smart and a dick.
Fair enough.
So I'd rather.
But you can also be funny and a dick, so.
Yeah, I'd still rather be the funniest. I don't
Yeah,
need to be super smart.
At least to be a dick.
I'm used to being the funniest.
Okay, 1 through 8.
6.
1 through 23.
13.
What was one new experience you tried that was completely unknown or uncomfortable to you at the time you tried it?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna have to think about that. Give me a moment. One new experience I tried that was uncomfortable until I tried it. Getting on a horse the first time.
Nice.
I was really scared. Really scared because a horse can really kick you, and I got on the horse barebacked and my friend at the time helped me out. I also learned to clean the horse's hoof because I was like, if I'm gonna ride your horse, I would like you to teach me how to clean the hoof.
Yeah.
Kind of like learn how to take care of the horse,
Yeah.
It's just my brain how it worked.
Hi, Twisted. How are you? Welcome in. How's your day going? Also,
Thank you, Mitch.
I know what you mean because for some unexplainable reason when I was in 6th grade, was it 6th grade or was it 5th grade? I think it was 5th grade. I decided that I wanted to learn how to horse ride, and I went to a camp for it. and I spent, I think it was 2 months learning how to take care of horses and like riding them and feeding them and all that stuff. And oh boy, the first time you gallop is stressful, but the first time you jump is so much worse. The first time you jump anything. I'm glad things are going good for you, Twisted. Okay, so 1 through 8.
2.
1 through 12.
Yay! Thank you.
1.
If you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would you choose and why?
Does anime include?
Yes, that includes anime.
It would be a Gundam. One of the sentient Gundams. I can't remember the name of the anime specifically and why. Because it's a freaking Gundam, and you could go inside the Gundam and go into space in the Gundam, and I'd make friends with the Gundam. It was this kind of like idol, non-idol anime. I remember it like Exo Idol something. Such an X has idol in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was girls getting picked by these fucking mechas, but actually the mechas were, it was a pretty decent story because the mechas were sentient. And yeah, of course I could pick a guy and all that other stuff, but a mech man, come on.
Nice. Nice. 1 through 8.
3?
Okay, 1 through 17.
17.
What is your favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Well, you already discovered my dinner.
What the fuck was that noise? Mami totai!
Breakfast would be
The hell is that?
little potatoes fried,
Ooh.
deer meat or venison smashed to thin and like meat tenderized until thin, fried with in flour, salt, and pepper. You got bacon, eggs. You know, you got the little potatoes. You got bread, and white gravy is my breakfast. And lunch, Subway sandwich, and it's Italian BMT with provolone cheese. You toast it, and it's got lettuce, tomato, onion, black olives, peppercini, light pickle, olive oil and vinegar, and pepper. And it's footlong, and it's Italian herbs and cheese bread.
Rabbit, did you clip when she said 13, or she was gonna say 13?
Ah!
Yep, that is what he clipped.
Eventually,
That is what he clipped.
I knew eventually someone would do it.
Also, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, that Subway sandwich is my fave. It's my go-to sandwich.
My go-to Subway sandwich is very simple.
I've had that same sandwich for a long time. I've tried other ones, but it's still just...
Oh, that's hilarious, Twisted. Twisted just called Guy paper bag prince.
Yes, I'm freaking open.
That is amazing. Rabbit says that Subway is his second favorite sub place.
Yeah, I can understand. There's some other ones out there. I just stick with Subway because
I am so happy that,
No, it's
your mic
good.
just cut out for no reason. And I'm
If it cut out, then allow me.
No!
Hello?
Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, hilarious. Well, if you need to know the recipe, just rewatch the VOD and you will know what kind of Subway sandwich Sparkle likes. You could send me food.
Oh, Rabbit, the oohs are loud because I on purpose get closer to the mic.
Oh, I got bonked. Angus bonked me.
Sparkles 1 through 8.
2.
1 through 12.
2.
If you could add a word to the dictionary, what would you add and what would it mean?
Ooh.
Rabbit says that he usually gets Italian BMT with lettuce,
I
pickle,
got
mayo,
pickles, like,
salt, pepper, vinegar, and oil. That's the plague
See, I don't do
Banui
salt
special.
because it's healthy, not to add it.
Okay, so what
Word
what
to the
word?
dictionary. Ah. My buns. Wait, that's already a word in there. Ah. 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 This is hard. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Brain hurt.
Ugh.
Ah.
What's happening? Okay.
Flub.
Flub?
Flub.
What would flub mean?
I messed up.
Oh, the new word.
Wait, let's see
Sometimes
if...
replaces curse words.
Hold on.
I flub and can't handle this. Or, man, I flubbed.
Flub is a word that exists in the dictionary and means botch or bungle. A thing badly or clumsily done, a blunder. So you just added a word that exists with its actual meaning. I don't know how you just managed that, but congratulations.
Okay, give me like, hold on. How about fleeb? Fleeb. Well, we do fleeb.
Fleeb, and what would it mean?
It's a word, form of exclamation. Are you fleebing kidding me?
It does not exist. Good job. Or wait, does it? Does it exist? Oh, it's in the Urban Dictionary.
That don't count.
It says the fleeb is a small jelly creature that is rubbed to produce fleeb juice, which is an essential ingredient in plumbuses, gropples, and many other household items. Excuse me.
That is definitely from Rick and Morty or something.
Yes, it is.
That is just, you know.
It's also
Yeah,
apparently
see?
a complete idiot.
Rubber is.
I don't know what word I would add. It's already out there.
I wonder if... Hold on.
Next question. I can't handle.
Tell us your most darkest joke. I'm joking. Get yourself cancelled on stream.
1 through 8. I turned around.
Are
1
you
through 8.
sucking my blood? Cause you a vampire. Anyways,
Oh.
You so sexy. You a vampire. You must taste my blood. Anyways, must be sweet. There you go. They're dark. There you go.
1 through 8.
5.
Okay, 1 through 21.
13.
What fictional world or
21.
place would you like to visit?
Oh god. Oh god. So I don't die. Something with mecha in it, but then you could still die.
We want to talk about anime. Wait, do you want to both question?
What world?
Hold on. Give me a
What
moment.
fictional world or place would you like to visit?
Oh, right. It would be definitely be. Yeah, I feel like with that. Okay, I'm okay. I'm gonna let her answer first. I know
Give me a minute.
which one you choose. I know exactly.
God, there's too many. I guess Xenoblade. Still very dangerous, but really pretty.
You just choose any child.
Xenoblade X.
I need that. You're right.
No. No.
You sorted. It doesn't have to be-
Inuyasha. Fucking. I got too many. Xenoblade X. It's a video game. It is a fictional world. They're on a planet. It's a place I choose.
And why?
Or an Itzugai's. Because of the mecha and the possibility of things that can happen there, and the world's really pretty.
Nice.
If they remastered it, it would be really pretty.
Nice. Okay. 1 through 8.
A 5?
1 through 21.
21.
Which song can you listen to all day long?
Ooh, there's 2 of them at the moment, but there's one been for many years, and it's my favorite song, and it's called Wonder by Adventure Club. Right now, another one that's currently on my, like, right next to it is Past Lives by Sempit Dream. And I could, like, if I could play like 30 seconds, you would know it, but like, but yeah, my all the time top time favorite is Wonder by Adventure Club. If you guys want to give it a good listen, it's I've left it for like 5 years now.
Good. Also,
Did you know what makes it like way worse?
what?
Is that you breathe heavily right after you do it. You always breathe heavily. You go, and you go.
I mean, I'm
Doesn't
just
make-
breathing.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm
You
not
trying to
criticizing.
woo guy?
I'm not
huh?
I'm not
You do
trying
it. You do it.
Huh?
You do it.
What?
You do it then.
What?
Let's hear yours.
What?
Yes, son.
Your ooh woo.
My what?
Let's
You
hear
what?
it. You give it a
What?
try.
What? My what?
Literally what we were just talking about.
Thingy, your favorite fantasy.
UWU.
UWU. What does that mean?
Is he playing stupid?
U.
D,
Double.
is he playing
Yes.
stupid?
Oh, right. I get. So like you, and then 2 of you,
Oh
and then
my-
another you. So 4
Oh my
yous.
god, no.
So
guy.
four.
Okay, you know what? Just for
sparkles.
that, you know what?
4
Just for
sparkles,
that,
and then you go
we get
there, and then
prepared.
we go there, and then
you
yeah.
know what? You
And
know what?
then
You know
4
what?
sparkles, and then
This
yeah,
is this is
and then
this is
go.
it.
So basically,
Mhm.
you get 4
Ooh.
sparkles, and before you go 4 sparkles, when
Ooh.
you get 4, when you
louder.
get 4 when you get 4 sparkles, you get 8 wings. When you get 8 wings,
Ooh.
you get 16
Ooh.
8 ears, and then you get 8 ears.
It's working.
You get
You can't even
8
form a
feet,
sentence.
and you get 8 feet.
It's
You also
working.
have
I
8
will
arms,
waste all my points
8
on this
arms,
shit.
and 8 legs,
Ooh.
and you get 8 kneecaps, and you get 8 elbows, and then you
Ooh.
also have 8 ears, and then he has 8 earlobes, and
Hey, D, can you reposition your person? Ah.
What happened?
Okay, next question. Oh, you got out all whacked. You were like sideways, disappearing, and yeah.
Okay. 1 through 8.
Let's do 1.
1 through 7.
6.
Do you have any other socials?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, it's Sparklesslayer. I also have a Twitch, which is also Sparklesslayer. I made it simple, but the only difference between my Twitch and my other social is there's not the extra S in between. So my Twitch has Sparklesslayer, whereas my other socials is just Sparklesslayer.
This is true. You can find them written down here in the corner.
Yes.
I have also shut down the channel. If you want to check it out.
1 through 8.
3.
Oh.
I guessed it, y'all. I was right. I just like, wait a minute, let's watch a video. He'll probably
Actually,
tell
1
us
through
that I was
17.
right.
I don't. Oh, you did. Okay, it's not good.
It's just half.
12.
12?
Come here. That's my.
12.
I want that.
Sweet, salty, or sour?
Huh? What's up?
Can I choose savory? So salty? No. Out of those choices, I choose sour.
Nice. 1 through 8.
Let's do 3 again.
1 through 17. Rabbit's asking why was that so close to the
15.
mic? 15. What is your favorite dessert?
Oh, good question. I'm not really a dessert person.
I never know if I'm too close to my mic or not, so I'm just existing here.
Anything peanut clusters.
Peanut clusters.
Peanut, walnut, or pecan.
Chocolate
like my
covered?
nuts.
Dark chocolate covered?
Dark chocolate. I don't like caramel. I like my nuts.
1 through 8.
5.
1 through 21. Rabbit says that it was ASMR on the
20.
sweet, salty, or sour. Okay. If you had to play one album forever, which one would it be?
Coldplay, Head Full of Dreams.
Oh, that was fast. God damn. Okay. 1 through 8.
8.
8. 1 through 10.
Yay. Logan.
3. Yes. These nuts.
What did you say? 10?
Yes.
What would you dream? What would your dream audience look like? Age, country, personality, etc.
18 plus, and I don't care where, and I don't care what they look like, long as they're friendly, positive community, and everyone's happy.
Rabbit, leave my nuts alone.
I don't care if like I don't care what you look like. I would prefer 18 plus, but I'm okay with 16 plus. I don't care what nationality, I don't care where you're from, long as we all have a great time. And, you know, some people support and some people just show up. I don't mind. I'm not really picky.
Nice. 1 through 8.
3.
1 through 17.
16.
If you could eliminate one food so no one could ever eat it again, what would you destroy?
Mayonnaise.
Oh, no. Why mayonnaise?
I've had it on my hair. I can kind of hand it in a tuna sandwich, but I can live without it. I just mayonnaise.
Son, stop bullying
Guy
Rabbit.
Guy behave.
I am definitely bringing up all the bullying.
Okay, 1 through 8.
8.
1 through 10.
1.
What has been your most embarrassing moment on stream?
When I got rated with 150 viewers, I crashed my spaceship into the ground.
Nice.
And
Nice.
the person who rated me clipped me.
Oh.
It's embarrassing but proud, and I'm glad how I reacted. You know, I felt I wasn't prideful, but it's still embarrassing because I crashed.
Fair enough.
And no, the ooh-woos I did in private, so.
Rabbit is pretty cool. Also, 1 through 8.
Let's do.
Well, no, I lied. Rabbit's a nerd. 2. 1 through 12.
Let's do 2 again.
If you could add a wait, no, not 2. Choose
Be
another
more.
one.
Okay, bet. I'll be more.
Okay, 3.
If you could meet any living person for dinner, who would you pick and why?
The help.
Give me a minute. There's many choices. And they're all male.
I forgot what was the question? I'll just too focused
I
on
would
bullying,
want to meet Tom Hiddleston because he's a gentleman and he's low-key. And I think he would have a... No, Mitch, I'm sorry. If I had a choice, I'd choose... Because I feel like Tom Hiddleston would be a great dinner date.
Hi, Macon. How you doing?
And respectful.
How's the rest of your stream? Wait, what did Mitch say?
He said, "Choose me." Nah. Sorry. You said live person. If I had a...
It's going good. We're just doing some speed questions for Sparkles here. And also, I like your answer. I like your answer.
He's also really hot.
1 through 8.
4.
1 through 11.
8.
What would you like to do when you retire?
I haven't thought about that because I don't expect to live that long. Let's say I retire early. Travel. Go to space. See the world. Live. Not stress about money. Okay, there we go.
Have you ever thought about just having a soda addiction, a crippling soda addiction? Like not like I just drink soda with one.
Who has an addiction? What?
No, just gain addiction. Gain a few addictions. Be fun. No.
No.
Like a few. Like not like one. Like have like 30. And then
That's a lot of addictions.
Wait, did
Sparkles 1 through 8.
I just realized something.
6.
What did you realize, guy?
What if you
1
got,
through
like,
22.
5 addictions? What if you have like 10 addictions?
See.
And someone creates a
15.
balanced lifestyle. A perfectly balanced lifestyle. Like the perfectly like balanced lifestyle. So like you're addicted to exercising, yeah? Yeah. You're also addicted to working.
Have you ever ridden on a motorcycle?
Yes. When I was 8. Oh wait.
I'll go Sparkle. I don't think these.
Wait, hold on. Which redemption do you mean, Megan? And what did you say, Sparkle? Sorry.
When I was 8 years old, I owned a motorcycle, chopper, a low ride one. I was also 5 when I rode a Spitfire. Actually, no, I was 8.
Wait.
Around.
Like actual motorcycle, or are we talking about the little kids like thing?
No.
Jesus.
Nope. Yep. It was.
Oh wait, you did the chibi one?
Someone else, but yeah.
Wait. Where is that redemption? I didn't see it. Hold up. Macon has redeemed a de-chibification.
Okay. Oh, so cute, so cute.
I have been chibified.
Oh, that's so cute.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. And
that's what you did, Macon. Now I'm a chibi. I'm a little bear chibi. That is what you have done. Sorry. Sparkles, what were you saying?
yeah, that's all I had to say about that.
Okay. 1 through 8.
6.
1 through 22.
14.
Have you ever been out of the country?
No.
1 through 8.
5.
1 through 21.
6.
How would you change your life today if the average life expectancy was 400 years old?
I wouldn't. I would have more time to do what I actually want to do. So I would.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't still invest, so I can actually afford to live that long, Yeah. But I would be a little bit less stressed to get shit done and to learn. Especially like schooling and stuff. I feel like I have there's a pattern with my number choosing. No, there's not. Shush. I wouldn't feel like I have like an end date on my life.
Mm.
That I'm getting too old.
Yeah.
Ah, it scared me.
Fair enough.
What's my pattern, Mitch?
That is so cool, amazing.
I'm trying to do it differently. I'm trying to change it up.
1 through 8.
What do you think I'm gonna say, Mitch, huh? Seven.
I knew it. I'm joking.
1 through 12.
Come on, Mitch, guess again.
Munch. Munch. 1 through
1.
12. 1. Where would you time travel if it were possible, and why?
There's 2 places. Either I would go to the future, because where's my goddamn flying cars and I want space. Easy, accessible space. Or back to Egypt. Because I really love Egypt. It's just... Yep, that's what I do. But more forward than backwards.
Nice. 1 through 8.
Play that one! If I had my heartbeat radar, it'd be going off. I haven't heard that in a while. Oh, Lord.
You have a question, Rabbit? What's your question?
Goosebumps. Goosebump. Hey, Lucy!
Rabbit wants to know who your favorite Egyptian god is. Hi, King!
Ooh.
Welcome
Ooh.
in!
Ooh. I have to pick? Osiris.
Yes, Osiris. Solid choice.
I'll meet you in my...
How you doing, King?
So hard. Somebody clip that on our stream, please. Please, somebody clip that on our stream.
Nice. Gotta support. 1 through 8, Sparkles.
3.
1 through 17.
7.
What is your favorite meal to cook and why?
It would be part of Thanksgiving dinner, and it's the turkeys. So it'd be multiple turkeys. Because I like cooking them with Dad. We slow roast, which we inject with seasoning and things like that. We also butter baste it every 10 minutes as it's cooking. We also smoke a turkey in the smoker with some decent apple wood or a certain type of wood, which that juice is also dripped down into the honey ham. And it's just the way that we make the turkeys taste really good. We also eventually take the turkeys and make turkey gravy. We also break down the bones to make turkey broths and everything like that. So I really enjoy cooking with my dad.
Nice. 1 through 8.
Let's just do 5.
Thank you.
1 through 21.
10. Poke.
If you were a wrestler, what would be your entrance theme song?
And also think it. That's about the question.
So there's a remix of Pompeii. Pompeii, that one. There's a remix. It's Pompeii MMXX1I. Like I can't spell it, but that's what it would be. By Besteline and Hans Zimmer. I like to play it on my... Yeah, because I recently listened to it, and it's a remix, and it's actually really good. I'll play it for my stream real quick. Mm-hmm.
1 through 8.
Give me a minute. 6. Hey, Lucy.
1 through 22.
5.
What's your idea of fun?
There's different forms of it. After the shout out, I'll finish my sentence. Hold on, it's a minute.
D.
Okay.
Oh.
My brain just shut off. I'm sorry. What just happened?
Sparkle said that she hates. Wait, what does
What?
D really like? What does D really like?
I said what?
What Sparkle's? What does D really like?
What? What?
What does D really like? Like really enjoy? Like give me one thing that she enjoys deeply.
What?
Give me something.
I don't know. Drawing?
Okay, so D Sparkle said that she hates drawing, and she thinks that it's.
I did
the
not.
devil.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
She was the
Words in my
devil. She
mouth.
said it was like
Anyways.
the spawn of Satan. Yeah, good.
Oh god. Anyways, what did you say that you do for fun?
It depends. So either gaming with my hubby or streaming. Or I like to, if I can afford it, I like to go out and do something like shopping or going out to like special places like an arcade or something like that. There's also painting what is it? Ceramic, and then it gets like casted and everything, so you have that like glass ceramic cup and stuff. It's really cool. You know, you pay for the ceramic and you paint it and everything in the place. It's I forgot what it's called. It's a painting place, but yeah, I like to paint those.
That sounds fun.
Any form of art. We'll just summarize it. Any form of art,
Nice.
except crochet. I can't do it. I've tried and failed.
Hold on, I have to get a lunch.
Sparkles.
T-pose.
Sparkles.
Yes.
Sparkles.
Huh.
Would you consider calling people that are like 5 days younger than me children a hobby? Or
A harpy? No.
A hobby? No.
Yeah, it's hobby, right? Damn.
No.
What if I do it to like 10 people?
No.
What if I do it for like 20
No.
times an hour? Damn.
No.
Okay. What if
No.
you know if I
Now,
What if I
if
do
you
it this-
did like drawings of them, maybe, but calling
If
them
I drew-
children, no.
if I drew like 20-year-olds as children? Yes.
No.
The new form of creativity.
Drawing in
Yeah.
general is a hobby, but calling people children, no.
I will draw you the baby. I'll first have to know. I don't even know what you look like, but I'll draw you the baby. A little.
Damn.
A tiny baby.
Okay, let's do 1 again.
1
Sorry,
through
guy, I just don't get the joke.
1 through 7.
No.
I'll do 7.
What's a weird fact about yourself?
The one that came to the first front of my mind could be taken wrong, so we will go with a different one. No, we'll go with it. I'm really flexible in the legs. I can't do the splits, but I can put them both behind my head at the same time.
Now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's the first thing that came to my mind. There's one other one, but I don't want to share that. So,
Damn.
and it's not. It's because it's just something I'm embarrassed about. So,
Fair enough. Okay, 1 through 8.
7.
1 through 12.
2.
2?
2. 2.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's a double-edged sword. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I guess flight.
Also, what do
Because
you mean by being
I've always
jumped out?
wanted a pair of wings.
Means you gotta pick me up with your big shoulders.
There's nothing super
Different.
special or super deep, because a lot of superpowers can be a double-edged sword. So I choose flight.
And then put me in the corner.
I like flight as a superpower. I like teleportation too, because the thing for me is like, if you just want to get places and you don't care about the journey, then teleportation is great because you can just teleport places. If you care about the journey, then flight is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I do that mix of the two. I agree with you on that. I wouldn't want to yeah, it's just too many double-edged swords with superpowers. Let's do 3. And what's the next one?
So what do you want to have then? The ability to destroy the
1 through 17.
9. Oh, no. 9.
Favorite grocery item while shopping locally? Your VTuber looked so angry.
Rabbit, right? Yay with 1 A.
Artichokes.
Artichokes, nice.
'Cause
1 through 8.
food. Actually, I lied. Wait.
Yeah,
Caprese salad ingredients.
Nice. Shopping.
4.
4. 1 through 11.
5.
What's the best advice you've ever heard?
Give me a minute. I'm usually the one giving advice. Don't touch that. It's hot.
That's the one.
I'm usually the one giving advice. Like I can name off a few, like just keep smiling. You got a good head on your shoulders. Advice. Get good grades while you can. And read as much as you can. Learn as much as you can.
Sparkles.
Try as much as you can. Be as creative as you can. Do what you want.
Sparkles.
Don't have kids until you're ready.
Sparkles.
Yes.
When you said read, I just heard a B at the beginning, so I was like, read whenever you can. That's medieval. No?
I get it. I do get it. Sorry, I'm getting CPs, so I'm not super giggly.
No, I am also getting sleepies. It's okay. We're 6 minutes away. 8. 1 through 8.
4.
1 through 11.
3.
If you could eliminate one thing from your daily routine, what would it be and why?
Going to the bathroom too much. You wouldn't believe how much I have to pee after having a child. My God.
You just don't want to pee?
It's kind of self-explanatory.
I want to get rid of sleeping.
I don't mind going pee. I just a lot of time. You spend half your life on that throne. You spend half your life sleeping.
I'll give a beating.
There's only like a little bit left for everything else, and especially after you have a child. Oh my God. It'd be nice to not have to constantly go. I understand going once in a while, but god damn.
Once a day, that's it. Once a day. Top you out.
No, twice. I would be okay with twice. Not 8 or more.
If I didn't have to sleep, I think I'd be okay.
I just don't want to eat.
Oh, I
I'm just,
like sleep.
I'm just bored of eating.
Gives me mental rest.
Yeah, but if you didn't have to sleep because you didn't need to take that rest, you wouldn't.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least okay. So
Yeah.
you don't have to sleep, but you can still nap to like ease your brain if you need to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I would do that because I also sometimes like it because it's just nothingness.
Hmm.
Also, I build a lot of stories to put myself to sleep.
Wait, build.
Yes,
What do you mean?
I'm like my own storyteller.
Right. That's fine.
I don't just blackness flonk. Only if I'm really tired.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just imagine.
I have to sit
like,
there for a while and imagine stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I used to do that.
Brain wonder.
Okay, we are
we're literally yeah we're here at the end. Do you want to do one more question? Okay, 1 through 8.
Yeah. 5.
1 through 21.
20. No, I already did that. Fuck. 12.
You already did that.
16.
What book did you read that changed your life the most?
Resubmission.
Resubmission?
Bree is the name and submission.
Oh.
Is that
I cannot elaborate.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Okay, well. I think we've come to the end of our podcast. Me and Sparkles are falling asleep. Guy's like on the end of his rope as well.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm at the medium.
It's because I don't get your jokes. I'm sorry.
No, it's all
I
good.
try to understand your jokes. I promise.
No, it's all good. I'm just okay. Sparkles. You gotta understand. Is even my own mom can't understand me. Like you're like the same age, so not really, but just pretending.
Okay.
So, Guy, are you gonna keep streaming, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll stream for like another 2 hours probably.
Okay, then I will I will entrust my audience to you, Guy.
Sparkles, you should say sorry for being too cool. Make me jealous.
Never.
Damn. That's so mean.
Guys, as always, thank you to everybody who stopped by. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. Thank you to everybody who chatted with us and asked questions. Thank you, Sparkles, for being our guest tonight. Thank you for, responding to our call.
You're welcome.
I am really tired. I hope everybody has.
My answers were good.
Your answers were great. I hope everybody has a good night. I hope everybody has good sleepies. I hope everybody has a good day tomorrow. I hope to see everybody on tomorrow's stream. That's if I stream, because honestly, I'm exhausted. I'm hoping that I stream. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. Let's see. But yeah, until then, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate how much you guys have been being in chat with me and supporting, especially since like I've stopped looking and being able to see like how many people are watching because of all the anxiety and panic attacks that I've been having. I just feel like I'm slowly getting back to my normal self while streaming, which is still anxious, but at least not panicky. I'm not having a panic attack when it comes to starting stream, and that is, I cannot be any more thankful to all of you for being here and helping me through that just by being here. So yeah, good night everybody. Let's give Guy a big froggy raid. And I just hope that everybody has a good night. Ah, that's why you have mods. Listen. Anxiety cannot be taken away by mods. Bye everybody.